I'm afraid to talk.
Why? Don't be scared.
What's the lizard? Is that Jen?
The motherfucking zone.
You.
How's it going, Eric?
It's going.
Were you winning a lot of games? Is that why you wanted to keep playing?
Yeah, we won both actually really quick.
It just worked. It was handed to you, huh?
Yeah, it's so fucking. It was easy. Easy.
Nice. Well, let's see. I'll keep it easy today. That's every
It's
week.
always easy, man.
I know. Makes me feel so proud of how confident you all are.
And we just we have a very good synergy.
Energy.
It only takes to remove one to make it. I don't know. Hopefully
I
not.
mean,
as
you
synergetic.
did. You removed Neural, and then
Moved him. Isn't he raging somewhere?
yeah, he's still raging.
I removed a lot of you guys. There's like a ton of characters no longer around, but none of them are dead. I don't think, because Mina got taken also. So did Wolfric, who's actually running around loose somehow. So did what was Wolfric? What was the other character? Forgot their name. Was it like a pixie, right?
Yeah, the
I
pixie.
do remember a pixie, but I don't remember who.
Yeah, I don't remember their name. Yeah,
Twilight. Was it Twilight Domain? Like
yeah, it was a pretty badass domain, to be honest. Yeah, like they kept you guys alive. Like they were like pumping out HP wildly.
I don't know about that because they disappeared almost immediately after I.
Yeah, after I got out of
True.
the
Once
Bazaar,
you
they were
joined, I
gone.
guess. Yeah, true.
I'm the
True,
reason
true.
why they didn't want to play anymore.
No, they had a kid. But sure, we'll say that Eric scared him away with his very talented skills. You are so right. You are a terrifying person. I would have been just as scared.
You didn't know.
They saw Nerd die, and they were like, "No more."
But he thought he did. He knew big words, but he didn't know what they were.
We're just waiting on Rolly when he gets his setup going. What's new with you, Sir Don?
Not much. Just chilling.
Why are you just chilling? You are. That's what it
Yeah, I'm
seems
just
right now.
chilling.
That's what your status is right now.
Good.
It's honest and true.
I'm about to be rubbing.
They rubbing?
I'm about to order food. I just changed my
Oh, okay.
Did I owe anyone other than Rolly information?
You owe me 20 informations.
20 informations.
20 information.
That's a costly one.
That's like a whole journal right there.
So on the bottom scales. Well, we'll see if I can provide that later.
I will offer not getting the 20 informations for 20 platinums.
For 20 platinums. It's just 20?
20 plats.
Yeah, just 20. I'm cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap. We'll see if we find 20 platinums. Keep an eye on it.
No, say like 300 plat. I think
Okay,
It's already been
5 million plat.
It's gonna be 100 no matter where you live now.
100? Okay.
There you go. We made it a compromise. I'm glad we found something.
I'm okay with 100 platinums.
Cool.
It's more money than Eric's ever had, so. Because he just gives his money away to everything. He's like, okay, here.
Maybe this time. This charity looks great. See what they're up to today. Very nice.
Nails for 200 gold? Why not?
It's a great value. nonetheless. Well, let's begin. So I'm sure he'll trickle in with grand information. He's stuck on the tablet, looking at the data pad, pulling grasps of its and bits of pieces of information, and you all decided, kind of, sort of, for the most part, that you wanted to head further south, down this way here, off to the left-hand side. That particular area is more or less just an elevator that leads down into a unknown location, as none of you guys have been in here before. As you go about rummaging through any and other remains, can everyone give me an investigation check? Rolly coming in hot with the first roll, 19. Talk about a takeover.
Boom.
That's pretty good for me.
He's over here on the data pad, like, got this. Eric's distracted. Eric, you're like mending these things, and it's like dents popping, poop, pop, doop, deep. Instead of like material rematerializing, it's just more or less like little blemishes. It's different than your normal wooden stones, but there's a pleasantness to it. Jin, Sirdon, Rolly, what did you get? Hold on, let me pull up my DVO. Because I don't trust what they tell me ever. Let's see. How's it going, Rolly?
Pretty good.
Very nice.
Chilling.
Everybody's chilling.
Just got back from a work dinner. So.
Nice and full. Delicious.
Dummy.
Yeah, have you joined the campaign, Tarkin? With that character, like the D&D Beyond campaign?
Yeah.
You made it in that?
No, I don't think so.
Can someone drop the campaign link, please, in the Discord? Or maybe I can. I'll try in the meantime. Anyways, what did you roll, sir? For your investigation? Oh, Tarkin. Everything you're rolling, everything they're rolling, just else. You're somewhere else.
Okay. I rolled a 21.
Okay, got it. Wiggles got a 12, right? Wiggles, I'm looking at the right thing.
Yep.
Beautiful. So, Jen, Sirdon, and Rolly, as per usual, you ignore Wiggles completely. Eric is obviously going about doing what he does best, making things look shiny. It's almost.
Discord.
Thank you. It's almost like very obvious where he's been, as everything else looks completely used and abused in some way or form compared to where he's been with the single shelf or bucket of materials. Rolling on the datapad, you managed to break down that coordinate very simply. Though there are 2 drop-off locations, it seems as if a quarter of it went to a facility secured within the walls and region territory of Bramel, the city far to the west of Vanqui. Then, 75% of the shipment headed off toward Clasp, just north across the ocean, on Lesperia.
What's in the shipment?
Of these shipments is pretty much all the gear that's missing here. There's a massive airship that's in trial mode that they didn't get it complete that was taken to Bramil. That's pretty much the bulk of what was taken to Bramil was airship parts and schematics, specs, etc. And a couple automatons, because Bramil's the only place that ignored the sanction against Warforged in the world. So they're totally investing in that, while everything else, like the bodysuits and the armaments that are to protect the people in using it, went to Clasp, because there is currently a war in the wilds that the Taxian are currently fighting.
So it looks like Bramel, they took the airship and some of the data pads and some of the records, and they took all the Warforged and all the weapons out to Bramel. Kind of makes sense. If they were evacuating, that's where they would have taken most of it. So I don't know what the fuck's left down there, but at least the servers are still on, I think, and the datapad works.
That would make the most sense. Jin and Sirdan, what in this entire room and your entire experience thus far being here would you say pulls the most attention to you two?
Honestly, I'd probably looking at the data pad too with Rolly. Because I'd want to know if there's any magical items to get.
Magical items they get? Like, just curious if something appears in their favor? Or is that what you mean? Or
Like inventory to see if there's anything
like
I'd
kind of
want.
like what they would use. Oh, like what's lying around or whatever.
Yeah, basically like that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let me just check the storage logs. See what they checked out of the lockers.
I guess.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go
I
for it.
was gonna say for Sirdan, what he would be interested in would be like any hint or inkling towards maybe any information about the thing that he's looking for. He came here to find, but yeah, that's probably what he would try to look for.
Okay. As you're down here, you do find this odd natural leafed parchment. This isn't printed out of a thing or pressed or anything. This is real, organic, and yet absolutely edible. Do you pick it up? So it looks like just anything falling on the floor.
Yep.
You got it. He swifts it up, and you immediately get the scent of E. And it pulls you to a moment in which you recall being on a hill underneath a beautiful auburn tree. And when the leaves would fall, E would gather them and press them into a unique strands of fibers and create this kind of parchment for you. As you look at it, a message does appear. It's kind of like a fortune cookie that slowly bleeds into the paper, providing this visual greenish dark ink. Siran. They harbor a secret that is far from here, but only accessible from further below.
Would appear we need to dig deeper. Go further, delve further into this base.
Jin, as you hear that, you go to give them the full attention as one ring of all of the rings in which you carry on your person begins to quiver. Where would this ring be on your person?
I'd say probably my pocket.
Your pocket begins to have this shake. All of a sudden, every Pendragon book everyone read begins to pop open as the idea of a portal doesn't happen. But you tap over your pocket, and this ring kind of gives off this vibrance to it. As you take it out, or do you just kind of observe it?
I'll take it out for sure.
As you grasp it and take it out, it's one of the older antique kind, one of in which your master said heirlooms never die. So you've kept onto it ever since. You switch it around from pocket to pocket or clip to clip or wherever it ends up, but you never let it go. It pulls you. It pulls you further, but further to the next tile casing. The south one, basically.
I definitely want to go down deeper then.
Rolly would kind of move towards one of the walls and pull out his little, like a small piano, sort of. It's kind of covered in wires and different dials and things like that. And you would just kind of like start riffing on like a specific tone.
Beep.
Try and open the door.
Beep, beep, beep. Tarkin. As you scrumbled through one of the containers, you hear a beeping noise going off, and you find it. You immediately, without hesitation, slap the red button. A monitor in which you don't understand these words in any way, but a descriptive of sense is this bright screen of movement appears. It shows something familiar to you. Can you give me a intelligence check?
Indeed, I can. You said intelligence what?
Just an intelligence check. Oh, sorry. You mean like what kind? Yes.
A 4.
You hear voices and noises and communications, but you can't tell where or what this is. What do you do? As you look at this screen and you see about 5 or so bodies roaming a room with all kinds of different disarrays. Had you been brighter, maybe you'd recall being there, but you cannot at this time.
And I'll just keep watching the screen, like watching these 5 people move around.
Do you interact
Figure
with it
out
in any other way?
how to get there. I'll
Okay.
pull out my hand axe and like poke the screen with the tip of it.
As you do, you see it kind of
Hey, those are
flicker.
fragile.
You're not there, but you do hear Rolly and
Oh,
Gang
true.
in which where you stand. You hear like a little kind of like a little pat on like a mic, kind of like coming through like a comes as if above you from a speaker sense, but yet you don't know what, whom, or where it's actually being sourced from outside of the speakers in the room.
I'll hold on my great axe. Just, whoa. What you at? Mm,
You just hear this random kind of butt dial occurring. They have like a heavy breath and a slow tone of breathing that seems to have a pattern. There's like a weird click and clatter from every kind of pace and time that has taken place. There's like a live audio feed muffled of Tarkin in which where he is in the room in which Rolly and team currently reside. Rolly and team, what do you do with this new introduction of audible noises?
Seardon would probably attempt a divine sense, just because he's unsure at like what those.
Okay.
You also might sense what's in the room too.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a benefit to all this.
What did he say exactly? I didn't catch the wording.
I believe he said, "Where are you?"
yeah, just pretty much wondering where
Where
everyone
are you?
Yeah.
I see.
Or he sees us, but he
Do
doesn't
we
know
recognize
where
his
we're
voice?
Rolly, you can give me a check. I don't think anyone else would have any opportunity of being able to pick anything up.
What kind of check?
Let's do history.
And then Seardon was going to do something too.
Yeah, divine sense. So you're done. You, sir. As you cast this, you feel like kind of degrading presence from the creature in which you guys have just slayed. But the rest of the room feels calm. There is no immediate good or evil around you.
Anything cursed?
Nothing cursed. Jin, did you walk up to the door and just head on in, or you just told the group, "Hey, I want to go deeper"?
told him I wanted to go deeper.
Okay.
Like I'm feeling like a pulsing power
Eric.
in this room.
What are you doing? Are you just hanging out by one of the Hell casing entries, just get up the breeze?
Is there like I'm just trying to see what's around.
You see a
Just looking.
massive holding cell, completely undecorated, just pure sheets of unknown material metals and different alloys. There's about 3 or 4 binding patterns that are constantly laid and overlapped in a odd kind of pie formation of strands that are just about, 4 feet in thickness on the sense of how much wall they cover as they overlap one another. It has a kind of hexagon-like shape to the room in itself, and it probably goes about 120 feet high. It is a just complete capsule and empty.
There's stuff in there besides empty? I'm just confused. I'm just really
So-
confused by that. You said there's metals. but
like
there's no-
so the walls are decorated by metal bands, kind of like extra
okay.
concealant. Yeah, if that's kind of what I was describing, like the wall decor.
So
but
the walls
there's no,
are
yeah,
decorated,
yeah,
but there's nothing physically in there.
yeah, correct. It's not even really a decoration. It's more like a purposeful protective, thing
Yeah,
against
like-
the materials.
Warding of some sort.
But yeah, so the rest of you guys up there do what? It sounds as if someone definitely
Did I
has.
recognize the
deed.
voice?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see your roll. 15. It sounds unfamiliar, but it kind of triggers something in your mind, and I'll touch it again later. I got a note down. So it's begun this process. So I'll have you roll.
I'm
Go
gonna be
ahead.
casting message.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it to Seardon, and probably I'll connect in Jin to the call.
Okay.
Since they're right next to me, I could probably even like touch them to make the signal stronger.
Okay.
What's that voice? Do you guys know who that is? Don't say anything out loud. He might be listening.
Seardon
be
just
thinking
shakes his
this.
head no.
Yeah, I'd be thinking basically like, no, I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna begin performing a counter charm.
Okay. You guys hear like so basically Tarkin bumps into something, just you guys hear tools and other stuff just shatter on the ground on this intercom, just really interrupt just the disruptive of ear and thought. But otherwise, you just hear the roamingness of Tarkin, what would you be muddling as you're just roaming around with this thing attached to your hip?
I'm just like grabbing random tools, clicking things together, seeing like what things I could like grab to throw at something or hit with.
So you're in the camp in Jungle Book, or
Pretty much.
Tarzan. Sorry, Tarzan. There you go. And you're
Pretty
able
much.
to make music. Okay. Rolly, you get the sense for sure, just based off of the noises, that this person is siphoning through things. They do not know what they are looking for. They do not seem to have a purpose based off of the sounds you're hearing. That's a very common looter sound. Rolling team.
I think you just hear like the whole music.
Well, this is just all coming out of the tablet. It's not coming out of anywhere near us.
It's not coming out of the tablet. It's coming out of like speaker systems where you can see like little speaker boxes that the audible and this is coming out of. It's as if whatever Tarkin is holding is omitting his audible sounds, but it allows him on his end, unbeknownst to you guys, to see you guys. It's like he's holding the security device for like the techs that would go around watching the cameras and shit. Where Rolly just has a data pad, which is like just a tablet that would be used around the base to operate the other mechanical things. But there's like a double wave feed going on as he pressed the speaker button. So he's giving his feed to you guys. Well, unbeknownst to him, because he's a dummy, he's receiving live information of you all standing there.
Okay, is there a down that this Jin's talking about? Like that
Yeah,
we can
that's.
see?
You guys can head over this way and go down the elevator.
I'm gonna head that way.
Yeah.
I'm going this way.
Seardon would probably follow him.
I'm going to use a magic item.
Okay.
I would definitely follow those two.
I'm going to use the Lyre of Building to cast Summon Construct and summon us a data robot to follow us downstairs and give us guides.
Okay. So, I like it.
guess I get to choose clay, metal, or stone.
Okay, what do you want?
I guess it would be metal. I
mean,
suppose.
yeah, that make the most sense.
Yeah, like I need like stats for this thing.
I'm making something real quick for you that we'll just
cool.
use as
No. I was
that
just
we'll
looking stuff
prototype
up.
for now. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. This will make plenty of sense. It's actually basic.
Oh, it says it resembles a golem, so
this is
steel
better. I
golem?
promise.
Okay.
Like this is actually functionally
It'll be way better
SOS.
than anything in the book.
This
I guarantee it.
is SOS proprietary, you know, whatever. Boom.
Cool stuff.
All right. There we go. Okay, so it is the SOS guide, and you summon this little robot. Oops, doesn't have a picture yet. Hold on, let me get some. Anyways, a little robot appears, and it's like, hello. What may I assist you with?
We're going downstairs.
Ah, wonderful. We could simply use the elevator. Stairs are not our friends. As you notice that this one has like a hovering feature.
I know there's an elevator. Come on. These things haven't been updated to new firmware yet.
Wonderful. Well, I would consider that at least be wary of what it is that might be up. I see there is tracking available, still operating. There is a live heat signature.
In what sector?
Well, right below us.
Ah, wonderful. It's right below us.
Are you intending of arriving from above it?
Can you get into the security system?
I most absolutely am available to do so.
Figure out who that voice is and figure out what the heat signature is.
Oh, now he looks too tiny. Hold on. Voice, previous recording. Verifying. You hear like a little scrub feedback. Analyzing.
Summon like an AI.
Non-member. They are a imposter. However, could they have gotten such deep access to the SOS? We shall go down and interrogate.
Activate
Everyone.
security protocols.
Security
Enable us as the
protocols.
only users that are verified by the security system.
Activating security protocols left actable. Looks like master password was changed. However, there is a back door
Override.
accessing. Go ahead and you control the character. Go ahead and give me an intelligence save as they go to override. Is everyone on the
Intelligence,
elevator? Anyone not is left behind. Just kidding. I know
I
you're
think I'm
Just a
on it.
straight
I'm not sure
intelligence
if I'm
save?
standing on it.
I think it's just a flat roll.
Oh, it is. Wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Hold on, let me fix that. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
This is how you lose your new character, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's much better. Thank you. Saving throw, you said, right?
Yeah. This is exactly true, Eric. In some ways, yeah. Oh my gosh, how is that possible? I think you had it clicked and you didn't re-click it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
It'd be
Oh wait, yeah, that's definitely wrong.
Yeah, it's okay, but still
Okay.
rolled a 3, so that's a 11.
Well, yeah, I'll see
so it goes override failed. A
Worse.
W U L. The rest has been wiped from the system. Last registered user, Wool. Do you know this user?
He said wool. Eric, did you think it's Wolfric?
Sounds like it.
Yes. Affirmative.
We will no longer pursue. Descending. You guys have now entered into this interesting kind of shaft, as it is very smooth and has metal kind of coat. And when I say that, it's as if metal, like hot metal, was stripped down the shaft to create this kind of natural, slurry of texture and vibe. It doesn't affect the elevator descending, as there's at least a 4 to 5 inch berth around the entire platform. As you continue to descend, you realize that you've probably passed easily 60 feet in the past couple minutes. Down below. I gotta find this character. And Wiggles. Wiggles, did you want any input, or were you just kind of going with the team?
I was just going with the team. I'm wounded.
You're wounded. I like it. All right. The hanger.
Are we gonna beat him down to 1 HP?
Yeah, jump up while the elevator starts going down, so you take part.
Lead by example. Okay, so this is where you guys are going. I'm gonna post it in the Discord for the blind. We were at charity sometimes. Boom. And Fopa. Here we go. Activating the hanger. You guys arrive. This massive ass hanger. And before I open up the entire map to be seen with ease, this is what you guys see in your immediate threat sense directory. Torkin, you are behind a container out of their sight at this time. But you are making some sort of noise. What are you digging through, and what do you think you have in front of you?
Assuming I'm digging through a crate full of like working hammers, like tools, so hammers, picks.
Yep.
Just pretty much heavy metal stuff. I find let's say 2-3 light hammers. Just grab them, kind of put them in my makeshift tight leather belt, and just hang them in there.
You guys hear a ton of scrummaging far off in the right-hand corner as it echoes off into the rest of the hangar. Rolly, you heard that they had a big ship. You imagine this is where it was held till it was moved. What do you
Is this area lighted or
no? Yeah, there's like weird blinky lights, but not really lighted. Here, I'll put like there and there, and then I'll edit them as I go. And then I guess there'd be like one red kind of thing.
Put light on my.
Yeah. Basically, everything here is kind of like in hazard light mode. It's nothing's like super lit up or anything like that. It's all kind of dimmed. Let me see. Whoops, got crazy right there on that one.
I want to cast light on my serpent thing.
You got it. Go ahead. You can edit your thing if you'd like.
Thing?
Your cool skill. Your character token.
Nice.
Boom. Some green light there. All right. Are you working on it? Or you want me to do it? Alright.
Working on it.
Okay, take your time. Learn something. Beautiful.
Every time Broly goes into base, he just thinks like a goblin. He wants to build a house.
Is it just like storage containers down here, or what am I seeing?
You are seeing a massive open hangar. For those who don't know what a hangar is, being, not born of the SOS privilege and not being Eric of the future, you see pretty much just massive metal boxes. They're cargo, but it's boxes to you guys. And you imagine that they just hold very, very heavy things. Them themselves must be massive. This is not a place in which you guys go, oh, we're going to find something fun here, because you guys don't understand it. Like, you get the concepts to them. You imagine that it's probably working on something very terrifying. and it's probably something way out of the league of what you would want to encounter. I mean, dragons are scary, but you imagine whatever they're fucking around with could be very terrifying, equally so, based off of what you just saw too. To Eric, to Rolly, that's also how Tarkin feels, but Tarkin is Tarkin. Wiggles sees plenty of trade opportunity. He understands the value of these things. He's met plenty of SOS in his passings of trade, though he's never seen what they really had. He now realizes that they had deeper pockets than they always let on. He feels like he's been belittled this entire time in secret, as the SOS always played the poorer person than he was, because they were always so much smaller, and now he gets their act. But at the same time, he's so injured, he's trying to recoup his well-being, so in case he comes into conflict with yet another threat. Rolly and Eric, well, Eric, this is a very poor organized method of what the Ender would look like in whole. However, you also understand that it's been emptied for a few months, and looters probably came and did what they could, and they also seem to have left in a rush. The natural destructive holes in the ground that you will find within the hangar do seem to be from non-natural deterioration. Whether or not it occurred during the evacuation is unknown. You hear massive amounts of odd banging noises coming from this side of the room.
I am going to rush towards them. The noise.
You see Eric jump off the platform. He goes,
Rolly would
XCOM
try and
2.
discern what the noise was.
You absolutely hear it's looters into your senses, Rolly. It's just like you're like, there's a looter down here.
Sounds like they're going through shit.
We better get there first.
I'd use minor illusion to make a little staircase for us to go down, even though you can't really walk on it, so that one of us would like fall and see if
you guys,
everyone
but Eric and Rolly and Tarkin give me
I guess you would have to make a save
dexterity
against
save.
my
Give me a dex save.
Make a save against my spell DC.
Meanwhile, Tarkin, give me another perception check.
Technically, it's an investigation check, but
well, they're not investigating it; they're trying to use it, so it'd be different.
Let's see.
Investigation is if they try to discern it, theoretically. Ooh, Tarkin 23. Got 17. We mean it's a 16 plus 7. Are you reading it wrong, or are you getting it wrong?
I wrote my bad.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not giving handouts. Okay. Tarkin, you hear a commotion of Sirdan falling. Jin, are you naturally in a float stasis, or do you walk?
I mean, if I start falling, I'm going to start floating right away.
Okay. You give me a performance to see if you can play it off. You're going to naturally fail in that state. Wiggles, dex save. Oh, 28. Sorry, your 28 was right above it. Beautiful. And you're very quiet, by the way. You absolutely ignore it. You just kind of hop in excitement getting down. You have a little, spiff in your step.
So everybody but Wiggles fell for it? That's funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wiggles is the one that was trying to
Shit is just like, oh. Otherwise, everyone safely gets down. The AI stands there and walks up to the corner of it and goes, "Sir, shall I do another task while you survey?"
Activate scanners.
I will see and scan for what data search?
What do you guys want to look for?
I'm guessing stuff about the demon is our number one priority, but any kind of powerful artifacts or rumors that have to do with him is kind of what we're interested in.
If you had to provide the search engine 3 keywords to cross-reference.
What's the demon's name again?
Great question. History checks unless someone has a note.
I don't take notes for this. So.
You can roll history. Anyone else have the answer for Rolly?
I got a 19.
19's pretty good.
15.
So that demons, the known term you've heard so far is Dalkir.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh,
Jin,
and Jin remembers something very special about him.
Jin, you understand that you do not know the demon's name. You know the demon's like type, race, ethnicity, origin. I guess origin would be the proper term for this particular type of demon, Jin. And it's been itching you, and you finally remember. Your master taught you about these beings. They are from that of beyond even limbo. They created limbo with the threats of chaos and theory itself. They make minds shatter when brought to their planes. However, the unique thing about them is that the names are not names but titles. It is what they affect in the world they reside in. You do not know what that is, but you do know that the Dalkir only have 5 present within the region of Leva. At least known per records. You can choose to share that how you see fit.
Yeah, I would definitely type in the name.
Valkyr? What do you think, Jin? What else should we look for?
2 more keywords.
Is he gone?
I don't know. Did he slip away? He
might have.
Yeah. He went to his ring because he's terrified for his well-being. Eric, you keep running. As you're jogging, give me a con save as you're doing the huff and puff sweat because you have a lot of armor on. Tarkin, do you do anything as you hear all of this commotion and definitely hear something with lots of heavy jingles running your way?
I will enter my rage.
How do you do so? How does Tiny Tarkin enter rage?
It's just like a kind of like a, how do I want to call it? Kind of like a scream roar kind of thing, kind of like an ogre, I guess.
Would you like to provide an example?
What kind of
There's
kind of
people
race is he?
He
He's
is
like a lizard folk?
No, he's a mini minotaur.
He's like a robber.
Cool.
He's
like a rolly sized minotaur. Yeah, he's a rolly sized plush.
He's a 3 foot tall minotaur.
He's a
minotaur, man.
So he screams and yells, and he'll pop out from outside
Eric,
the box.
you hear would you say that your tiny minotaur self has like a boombox voice for your body, like big head syndrome? Okay, so you kind of like sound deep and adult-y?
He sounds. He is adult, but he sounds. His voice sounds as if he's bigger than he actually is.
Okay, so Eric, you hear this massive roaring kind of. Is it like a moo?
I'd imagine that Eric would understand what that is.
You would imagine a minotaur.
Well, yeah. So I'm going to select myself and Shield of Faith.
Okay.
In preparation for battles.
Tarkin, you come around the corner and you see an individual casting a spell upon their own person. Beyond them, you see a party of You're distracted. You're raging. You see a person casting a spell and people behind him. What do you do?
I'm gonna you see him get in this like sumo wrestler stance, spreads his feet, gets low.
He looks like a psycho from Borderlands, a midget psycho.
Yeah, he
grabs sumo challenges you.
He grabs one of the light hammers that he found and he just randomly chucks it. This is my stuff.
Wait. Hammer gets chucked at you. Let's roll initiative and start with the attack. Go ahead and give me an improvised attack with a dexterity check with no proficiencies.
Okay, dexterity check.
You guys all hear this very massive, scary, booming, big voice. This is my stuff! As Eric looks so bold as per usual.
18 for the dex check.
Eric. That definitely just flies. Do you want it to bounce off you or miss you completely?
Miss.
It falls short. Ting! It hits the stone and then it falls into the hole. Ting, 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 ting,
So
ting.
as it flies past and it hits the ground, in a sudden action, you see it come straight back to him and come right back to his hand. He has a thrown arms master.
Got it. As you see it kind of like ding, 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 ding. It kind of sounds like it falls into nothingness, and then he has his hand out, and then it just falls into his hand from nowhere.
It just boomerangs back to his hand.
Can you give me a initiative, please?
Yep. I have an advantage on
Does
initiative.
everyone roll initiative?
Not yet. You guys are distracted by Rolly's mean trick.
14.
Eric. You, sir. It's your turn. And this little Minotaur has shown a trick. Eric, you're muted or you're thinking. Oh, you're going to guide ball tip. Eric points out the finger guns. He doesn't know where he got it, but he read it in a parallel book back in the Ender before he came to visit here and knows about this Alkin that had this really cool move. And he mocks it here and now. Eric types in the secret delete key that he knows the SOS installed into one of the laser guns in this hangar 30 years prior. As Tarkin just gets blasted for 41 points of damage from a guiding ball. And Tarkin begins to glow as this minifigure.
Is that halved? Oh, that'd be half because I'm raging.
What is that? How? Yeah, raging is everything, even spells.
I think rage.
Or is that a psychic?
Everything but psychic.
Remember
Okay,
correctly.
then yeah. Okay. I believe you're somewhere similar, right? All right, so 20. I healed you for the difference. So 21 points of damage is what you take. Oh, is it specific to Bear Totem or no? I don't know. Are you Bear Totem?
No, I'm Path of the Juggernaut.
Let's see.
Nice.
I'm not
Do
one
you have the helmet to match, or
yet.
No.
So let's do a quick. All right. That's not showing shit. I'll look into it, but I will trust you for now. All right, cool. So with that, you take 20 points. He glows. Eric, follow up. And a turn. With that, we end up back at Tarkin. Rolly, you either choose to get popcorn in your next turn, or you jump into the fray. You see Eric being threatened by a very tiny thing, your size. Tarkin, what do you do? He is exactly 20 feet away from you.
I'm 120 feet exactly from it. Interesting. Nice. What spells do I have that have that range? Fireball.
You yeah, go ahead. He's 20 feet ahead of you, Jen.
Drop the light hammer in my hand.
I'm just going to move. So I'm going to move 30 feet.
Well, hold on, Rolly. Tarkin's going, and then I said you were apt. I was just prepping.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go ahead, Tarkin.
You see him drop the light hammer and then reach behind him with both hands and pull out this great axe with swiftness.
It's fairly the size of Eric to your nipple point of your chest. If it were standing from the ground up per blade.
Yeah,
it's pretty fairly sized.
Pretty big. He stays there and he doesn't make another attack. He's waiting to be engaged. He will pretty much announce or ask, like, what brings you here? My stuff. I was here first.
I will allow you to respond, Eric.
Could we hear this?
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, he's like a booming little microphone.
He's yelling it.
Ooh. Rolly, do you take any response to him? Eric seems blood-eyed.
This is SOS property. Get the fuck out.
No one's property when no one is in it.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Okay. Tarkin, you need to roll.
Actually, I don't know if I can, because I have to move closer. Because I can only move 30 feet, and it's a 60-foot range, so I don't think I could. I can just move, so I'll just move up. I'll action move. And I'll be like 60 feet from him. Yeah, that's perfect.
Got it.
And
so give me a nature
my
check.
My movement, my action, my bonus action, I will... Jin, do you already have Bardic? I don't remember.
I don't remember getting it.
At advantage.
Okay, I'll give it to Jin then.
One more, Sir Don. Jin, you are
One more?
inspired. Yeah, at advantage, sorry. You rolled so fast, I was like, man, he was finger trick. You were ready, bro. You get a tingle of interest. This is a creature of unbelonging, similar to yourself. Unexpected, non-purposeful, but intriguing delight along this interesting path.
I'd probably just kind of make a mental note of that, honestly.
Okay. Wiggles, you hear all this. What would be your initial posture or emotion going forward?
Just gonna stay back. The last thing kind of fucked me up.
Got it. You stay in a safe range of safety. Jin, what about yourself?
You came here for two things: to drink and fight. So I'm gonna fight.
All right. You will be added to the initiative. Please roll. We begin with you, Jin. You don't even move. You just put your hand out. Tarkin gets hit with the Eldritch Blast. Give me the damage. So it's all half, right? No matter, unless it's psychic, it's all half.
Yeah.
As far as I know,
You
yeah.
take 6, and then you take an additional 2 from Genie's Vessel.
Oof.
And then you roll crit 1, you hit Eric on the back. Shoot, poof. Eric, you get hit by Jin's Eldritch Blast. Shoot, poof. Give me some damage.
So how much damage have I taken?
I have applied it 1 second. I'll tell you where you're at right now. You are sitting at 167.
Really? Okay, whatever. I feel the air catching should have caught it, but it's all good.
Oh, is it catch? Arrow catching
spells.
Does it say spells?
Yeah, it
or just
catches
arrows?
missiles.
Ranged
It has to be a
attack, right?
missile.
It's a ranged attack. Right?
Oh, okay.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Let me look at it real quick.
Does it say it has to be weapons? I think we've had this conversation before.
And I don't remember where we end.
Yeah, where do we end up with this?
As this bonus addition is normally in addition whenever an attacker makes a ranged attack against a target within 5 feet of you, you use your reaction, kill the target, and attack instead. But that's fine. It's fine. You're gonna say it's gonna hit me. It's fine. It's good. I don't care. I have plenty of health.
It catches
Go
it.
for it. Go for it.
I'll honor it. It's on your back, right? So it catches it. I can honor that. I forget that it's an arrow catching shield, to be honest, and I just searched you. Hold on, wrong button. I gave you 20 health back. Sorry. Well, Jin hits you, and you just feel it. You're just like, oh, like what the fuck?
I already think this
Nonetheless,
barbarian's
yeah.
weak, so I mean any damage is good. So I mean 41 damage from a guy.
Anything else, Jin? You have a third?
Yeah, I do. I was just waiting for you
Go for it.
to
No,
finish.
don't bite fingers. You hit again.
I'm gonna use Bardic too. F it.
Ooh,
We got a
We're gonna be
boss
at.
bar?
Yeah, well, I could do that. You take an additional 20 points of force damage, Tarkin. Oh, I guess half of that. I keep screwing that up. Hold on, let me fix that. 1 second. Actually, the module's not there, but I was using it all week, so I know it works. So give me a second. Let me quickly turn it on. The boss. Oh, and I found out I can have like multiple boss bars up. Like if there's like multiple big bads, and it would just stack them. It's kind of neat. I mean, it kind of covers the screen if there's too many, but I did it yesterday, and it's pretty funny. Then everyone's gonna reload. Bye.
So the ruling is it has to be a projectile for the
Which it
gloves
is.
to
It's a
work.
projectile. Oh, it's not a gloves. He has a shield.
Oh, it's a shield.
He has
Oh,
a
God.
shield of arrow catching.
I was looking for the gloves.
I mean, when it specifically says ranged attack, I mean,
Yeah, I could give it that. Yeah, I mean it's broad. It's not, it's not saying, melee range.
Yes,
or
that one does
spell
work.
range.
Yep, that one works with it. Says it does.
Cool. All right. Now I just
That's
got to
what I was
remember you
thinking.
have it every time. Fletcher's Mitt. Jen wants to do something cool now. A green glove that allows.
No, I was
them
saying
to-
that's the one. That I
Oh,
think
that's
he was
the one.
looking up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyways, so you fire. What was that? Oh, the boss bar.
jeez. All right.
Makes you look weak.
Savage.
All right. I mean, Neural took like 300 damage one fight, so we'll see.
Eric. Let's see. It's Eric's turn. Jin fires 3, hits Eric with 1, hits Tarkin with 2. Tarkin thinks Eric might be an enemy to them also. Tarkin's not the brightest.
Deceptive
Do
hit.
what?
You saw Eric get hit also, so you're not sure whether or not Eric is an enemy of the people behind you, and he's just fighting just like you. Like if this all of a sudden just became like a Raiders pit, you've been in enough scuffles, finding a loot cache.
Gotcha.
26 hit.
Eric comes through and just rips through Tarkin with the serpent fang. Tarkin, this
I
massive,
just want a
mad
vicious
Eric,
mockery,
just
Eric.
13.
comes down harshly.
Oh, that didn't give me my correct damage. What the hell? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna re-roll it like this. It's supposed to also give me the poison.
Got
There
it
you
for
go.
a total of 9 points of damage. Continue. Oh, it's supposed to be half.
Yeah.
You hit on a nat 20. Tarkin, do you have any way to stop a natty?
Oh no. He's gonna die.
Reaction.
Well, he's still raging, so it's half of that at least.
Yeah. I guess it's not that bad then.
Well, the divine smite hasn't happened yet.
I do not have a.
Can you
I
reduce
do not-
that? It's radiant
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, as long as it's not psychic.
Oh,
I
okay.
can
It's
have
all
it.
damage.
I
It's
don't-
all psychic. Okay. Good
I don't-
thing
I don't have
only
a-
do psychic damage.
Okay.
I don't
You
have a
check-
reaction to dodge it.
And I
No.
think to do 4 for that, so just
So,
poison.
so what, you want to just double the poison, or are you going to go roll that separate?
Oh no, that's what I was saying. It's half damage anyway, so just do.
Oh,
two.
got it. I got
It's
you. Okay,
doubled.
take the full. Got
So,
it. Okay, gotcha. And then the rest. Or did you roll the other stuff? Oh, 19. Sorry. Am I tripping?
Yeah, 19.
There
was
we
the
go.
other one.
Yeah. And boom. So 69, 79, 81. Well, sorry. I'll
That
say
was a
84
crazy roll.
half.
Shit.
Comes down to 42 total. Done to Tarkin. Tarkin, you
Okay,
do.
one.
So the radiant gets reduced too.
I mean, to my understanding,
Okay.
isn't that the way rage worked? You tell me, when you were a barbarian, how did it work?
That's why I was saying it depends on the what path you take. And I know Bear Totem
Yeah.
has all damage
Bear
except for
has it.
Psychic.
Let's see. Let me look. All right, I'm gonna take a quick moment. This is important. This matters.
Because I know Rage stops
It's kind of like your
bludgeoning,
whole class.
piercing,
It's like your
and
subclass.
slashing.
Yeah. Right. There's certain other types like elemental damage and stuff gets right through.
Let's see.
Good thing you're not undead.
Fierce. What do you know? The feat that is allowing you to half it,
It's not a feat; it's a class feature.
or
for
that's why
barbarians.
that's why I'm asking
Yeah.
Tarkin if he knows what it is out of what he did read as I'm skimming through it.
Yeah, because that's normally if you're planning on tanking, you go straight Bear Totem because it's you're too strong.
You said it was something Sentinel, so I don't know if that is a custom thing, maybe.
I don't have Sentinel. Sentinel isn't custom. That's a feat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was thinking you said something about like a Juggernaut class or something.
Path of the Juggernaut. That's
okay.
kind of like taking the Bear Totem. It's just another not background, but barbarian thing.
Not seen anything that actually would have.
Yeah, so like Unstoppable, you're immune to fright and paralyzed, stun conditioned.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that actually would have anything. So you're about to take a bloody punch to the face, Tarkin.
It's only Bear Totem that gets his Path of the Juggernaut, which is cool.
But we can,
It has some really crazy
but
stuff.
on the fly, we can also work on. This was also on the fly, so we can, touch it up and work on it.
Yeah, that means you gotta up all the damage from all the past hits.
Double damage to all objects and structures. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So a total right now of what you're taking, Tarkin, as you stand there and you feel so strong and so courageous, as this very large, orange, burned, bearded man just comes and slices down upon you for a total, and right now, of 81 points of damage. As I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, and that'll decide on how much previous damage regurgitates to now.
Okay, hold on. I'm dropping myself down to 81.
Oh, you're good. Oh, you're at 71 technically. Yeah.
Oh, 71.
Yeah, you just took 81.
So
and then a con save.
Hit points.
And then a con save to see how much you bleed from the previous now reflected ripples.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 15.
All right. That take an additional 22. You see Tarkin just you hold your ground and your hooves dig in and break the tiles beneath you, which are now realizing that they're just very, very great ceramic that look like metal because this thing cracks. And Tarkin still stands, but man, Tarkin, this thing is strong. Whatever it is you're facing, it is well versed. Eric, is there another attack you have still?
Nope.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Tarkin, how do you respond?
He, after being hitting that hard, he just lays his great axe down and just kneels down. Finally meeting someone and people who can outmatch him in a good old brawl. He just gives up. He's like, all right, fine. Just wanted tools and food.
Looks like he's giving up.
I give my hand to Tarkin. Hand him some rations.
He'll slowly take it out of your hands and kind of open them up and start stacking on them.
Because Eric loves a good fight too.
So you're done. Give me a D100.
88.
You hear
Nice.
E reach out to you. This is not what we expected, but this is splendid nonetheless. Nature is playing its course, but deeper is where I rest. You see the bonds of a new temporary allyship happen in the darkest, oddest corners of a hangar in which you feel so alienated to, and yet you're yearned to go further. As the tensions calm, how does the rest of the party come to accumulate this new burden?
Since I still have his hand, I will use 30 lay on hand points on him.
And handcuff him. Just kidding. 30. All right, you heal for 30, sir. That puts you at 79.
Ooh.
I mean, you didn't die, so that's pretty good.
But did you die?
Right.
He'll stand back up and grab his great axe. Just he does it in the
Even
style of
before Eric healed him, he had more health than I do.
Well, you didn't help Eric out.
I can't help out.
Did you want me to interrupt the fight?
No. Of course not.
He'll grab his great axe, and you know how some people have like their swords horizontal on their back. He does that exactly with the great axe. Because if he did it vertical, he drags it on the ground for how big it is.
Got it. You guys just see this tiny, massive horned cow, and tiny, massive because it's like tiny but holds a lot of shit, and their horns are compensating. As Eric kind of makes a little companionship, it's a really cute moment. I'll have to find an AI image that I can generate for this moment.
How tall is this?
It's okay. That's the next question I wanted to ask in detail. Is it 3 feet to the tip of your horn or 3 feet to your forehead?
3 feet to the tip of my horn.
Yeah, you're a tiny man. And how much does that horn compensate? You can use percentages.
I like 6 inches.
There you go. Beautiful. So yeah, this is a unique one. But you've seen many things. Rolly, this personally to you fits a membership title.
What does that mean?
I mean, he would qualify as an SOS member, theoretically speaking. He fits the entire profile.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Are you already affiliated?
No.
Alright. Well, you said you need some stuff. Now you're part of SOS.
What does that specifically mean?
Society of the Small. It's like for, people like us.
Does mighty count? Because I'm small and mighty.
Oh, hell yeah. We're the strongest around. Like, I mean, look at this place. This is just like a side storage facility.
I mean, you see a hole in a crate. Yeah, I headbutted it. I couldn't find what I needed.
I'd have the robot kind of open up some of the crates so we can check and see what's inside.
Unfortunately, everything inside are just screws, drills, other pipings, linings, wires, and miscellaneous configurements that were not necessary as the main, we will say, assets were acquired. But if you wish me to create a noodle robot, I can.
Nah, we'll just send some goblins. They'll come pick it up.
Wonderful. I always like seeing a bunch of looters and pickers come in a horde.
Sure,
It's a compliment.
You're coming with us, though.
Oh,
All right.
You just hear this disappointment.
I just start looking around the room.
It is
I
a
don't know what
massive
everybody else would be
hangar. Yeah, what are the rest of you guys doing? There is in the dark a bunch of like darkness here. Obviously there's only light. Sorry, there's only, I was way zoomed out wrong. There's lights here and here on the bottom right, lights from Eric, and then a massive red blinky thingy that heads off into a smaller like release hangar that you imagine whatever was in here went out of, and that looks like it's sealed very securely shut. As you guys kind of take your time to do gander around, in the shadows, you do know that there is a hallway that's not closed or sealed off to here to the right.
Wait, what is
Pull out a
Eric
lantern.
doing?
Say that again.
What is Eric doing?
I have no fucking clue. What is Eric doing?
Probably mending something.
Everything is
When in doubt,
making
he's
me want to
mending.
turn this on.
Where'd they go? I was gonna do something, and I can't find where it was. Give me a second.
So Eric's just gonna pick up this Minotaur and throw it on his shoulders.
You just get pulled up and taxied on as a shoulder ride, like it's a whole different view from up here.
So you'll see him grab his great axe. Like, hey, wait. You're a good fighter. Let me show you something. And he will
Okay.
throw his great axe as effortless as possible. trying to find where it was. Hold on. Oh, there it is. How far can I throw it? Because it gives me specifications of what stuff I can throw and how far. Great axes are two-handed. So I throw it about 15, 30 feet away from me. It sticks in the ground.
Like a tiny shot putter with limitations. Amazing in visual sense. Questionable in usage, but awesome in all possible perspective.
Did I just get a trebuchet?
In a sense. It could be
he did
trained.
good on me. So wanted to show, I figured not a lot of people could throw big things, especially how small I am. So I
What's the
wanted to,
biggest thing? How much?
I mean,
Trying to throw
great
something. Is it pretty big?
my great axe is
Here,
pretty big.
I've got an extra boomerang for you if you want. It comes
Yeah,
back if you miss.
I got my hand axes. It does the same thing.
Okay.
He'll grab one of his hand axes and throws it, and it just comes straight back to him if he doesn't hit anything.
Just flies off into the air.
Is it magic? Can we tell if it's like returning to him by like some supernatural force, or is it he's just good at throwing it?
Raw skill. It's raw skill.
Nice.
Raw skill.
Knows what the fuck
That's
he's
even
doing.
cooler.
You try to sense the arcane, and you're like, "Holy fuck, there's none." That's really
He
happening.
really did.
Meanwhile,
that.
is Eric chucking this bin? Is he just picking it up? Eric just chucks the barrel.
And the way he looks, he's like obviously really small, but he seems a little way too bulky for his size. Like he seems way stronger than like a halfling.
We get
or
it,
gnome. He's tough.
You gritted your teeth every day since you were a baby.
Pretty much. Beaten, bullied, thrown around.
So do you try to match Eric by throwing a barrel?
To a strength contest.
Target, do you attempt to throw a barrel to try to match Eric in his 20?
Sure.
How do you do it?
Do I just
this barrel's as big as you.
or...
You don't even see over it. Your horns can, but you can't.
I'll end up tipping the barrel so I can get like my hands like on the sides as much as I can.
Okay.
And I'll pretty much like, this like Scotsman fucking a telephone pole throw. I'll throw it like that.
Okay. Give me a athletics.
My actions. Athletics, if I could find it.
You got it. Rolly, go ahead and give me a
A fucking
intelligence advantage.
25 with the nat 20.
Tarkin fucking gets that shit and yeets it. He yeets that shit so beyond you, Eric. You are like, oh yeah,
Makes
this is
you look
going
bad.
places.
Mm,
That shit's
very
gone.
nice. Very nice.
Thanks. Trade gears.
I give him a bow.
I'll
Whoa,
bow
Rolly, you
right
want to do
back.
something with that? Oosh. Why did I see it? Whoa, why do I have two different results? D&D Beyond and...
I rolled an advantage.
Got it, but I'm only getting one on each end? How weird. Oh, I see. I get the lowest on this end. Odd. I didn't get your other roll. All good. I see Foundry.
14.
Yeah. Good, because that would have been bad. Well, you got the AI buddy, and he's is he there with you, or do you still have him on the platform? Out of curiosity.
He's with me, I suppose.
Okay.
He was kind of coming with me while I was like walking through the room.
Jin and Wiggles. Wiggles, I know you're hurt, but you're safe now. Is there any interaction you'd like?
Well,
What?
welcome to the team.
Oh.
I give someone an apple and say welcome to the team.
He hands you an apple, Tarkin. You get an apple. And you like apples.
Is that like a half a ration? Is it a full ration?
it's like a apple.
How much does rations heal?
They don't.
Not heal at all.
It's just a
Okay.
consumptional source. But matters, especially if you get hungry. So you're done. What are you doing in this time?
Sirdon would probably just be.
Jin, you were supposed to do an investigation. I will not remind you again. Just kidding.
Sirdon would probably be trying to.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm assuming the little mini Minotaur is next to us, right?
I mean, he's in the room, kind of talking to who's addressing him.
Sirdon would probably ask him, how far deep into this place have you been?
This is the last room I've been in. Haven't been farther.
Ah, unfortunate. I was hoping maybe you'd be able to shine some more light onto what we might expect further in, but I suppose any help is welcome at this point.
I mean, I think there was a door somewhere around in here, but I'm not too sure. I was busy smashing.
I would check the terminal for any kind of like entrances or exits to this room and where it might go. I'd have the machine do it.
He goes, I have easily discovered some good news. Would you like to know more?
Okay, to go to Buenos Aires first, but sure.
That's true. Hey, we're out of context. I have located 3 left behind designated transportations below within the tunnels.
Alright, what are the 3?
We have decoded into codename Howitzer, codename Coop, codename the Ram.
Alright, so there's something down there that's probably a pretty heavy weapon system. The other thing, it could be some kind of siege weapon or some sort of memory access terminals, which might be what we're looking for. And then the other thing, I have no fuck clue what it is.
Sounds like we're going deeper.
What level you want to go to? Let's try the howitzer level first.
Sure.
Alright. Shoot up. Elevator's over this way.
Back on the elevator. Oh. Anytard.
Is there a new elevator or is it like
accept my
is it the same
shoulders?
one?
Yeah.
You would either take that elevator, but there is a opening here too. That's a dark hallway.
Okay, let's check out this opening first.
Wait, did I find anything with my investigation before we disappear?
Yes. You investigated that inside this entire room, there was a schematic left behind. Of that schematic, you see what looks to be quite a vessel. It looks to have flying capabilities and be able to house at least 30 comfortable individuals to a maximum of 82 capacity. It has assumed systems to do many, many things in which casters will not be needed. And it is not field on elemental use, it is field on raw Phares, specifically highlighted in the notes on the schematics themselves.
I would take that over to Rolly to show him. I feel like he would know more about this.
Just start reading it.
At the end of that calm music, you get excited like Donald Duck, being angry and surprised all at the same time, because this is literally all the details on what was housed here, and it is a beaut. It is the perfect air vessel anyone would need, capable of 32 different spells that can cast on command using a unique designated reusable and refuelable Phares charge. It has all the best and greatest that has ever been offered by the SOS, and is using the necessary chips created by Bromel. Apparently, their Warforged technology has advanced beyond anyone's thoughts of matter.
What is this thing? Is it like a
It's a full
ship?
airship. Yeah, it's a very high class
Fuck.
airship. This is
There's a
exactly what was
plane down
exported
there.
to Bromel. Well, this is what was sent to Bromel. But you imagine that what you're finding below is, maybe as impressive.
Hell yeah.
There's a full-on airship down there. Do you know what that's worth?
No idea.
Well, it'll help us out a lot if we have to go places.
Let's go get it.
All right.
I'd start like leaping in the code on the terminal pad.
As you leap it in, you look at the schematics and you type in the information and specs that it provides to you, and it shows that this one was moved to Bromel. However, below, the howitzer, the coupe, and the ram are all still in service, and you turn them all on remotely. You hear off like an echoing, slowly rising from somewhere deep below. The hallway before you is not where the noise comes from. It comes from the elevator in which lower it can go. However, with the hallway in which Eric and Rolly walk up to, you see this light illuminate down the corridor, providing this kind of darkish turnaround and little maze-like walkway. Let me just do a little doodle real quick just to clarify my terms here. It's like continuing this way up, and then it pivots back. So, whoops, I did not mean to do the second one. Ignore that. Something with this. It's like this. So the door is like right here, just around the corner, as you kind of just do a little hook. And there's a room there that is closed. If you wish to go inside or open the door, you may decide to do so.
Well, me and my Minotaur are going, because, yep.
Eric, Minotaur, Broly, I assume you just join if Eric's
Yeah.
going.
I'd come with them.
So I'll just pull all you guys real quick. You
It's
guys
funny
pop
how
open.
I'm your Minotaur now.
You're literally just ascension weapon. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
My own kin has not claimed to be, but now finally somebody has adopted me.
Oops. So this is obviously, as seen, a very tight room that, Rolly, you would know to be complete. Oh, whoops, I didn't move you guys. My bad. Give it a second.
You'll find out Eric makes a lot of enemies into frenemies.
So you guys see this very kind of cramped, techie room that has 3 seatings and tons of gizmos and gadgets that are used and put together, and it looks like they were in a haste rushing away, but plenty of prototype notes and other random oddities lying around that aren't valuable by themselves, but a crafty man could be crafty. You all stare inside confused because Eric knows what to do with it and is useless to him. Roly, it's more or less your curiosity. Mini Minotaur, there are no hammers.
Suppose the books would be useful.
Go about fingering the books. Go ahead and give me a history check to see what you do and don't remember as care or worthy.
Is there any drawers on any of the desks?
Nope, these are just raised work desks. Everything is kind of like compartmentalized on top. Like, you mean the desk where the chairs are, right? Because the other things are like legit, like workman desk
Yeah.
container things. So those all have
Yeah,
drawers and
The ones
gizmos.
where the chairs are.
No, there's no desks. It's just a clear bottom. They actually look like you kind of can raise and lower. Very fancy stuff.
Gotcha.
Outside of any cables and cords plugging into miscellaneous, non-understood holes in the wall outlets. Eric, you've thumbed through many of the books, and as you come across two, have historical value in Ender. Two of them have been praised for their worthiness. One of them was written by a Runtelstein, and Runtelstein was a hobgoblin who served under a goblin leader known as Colvern, an intelligent individual who hired only the brightest of goblinoid and like species. The second book was self-titled The Fix by an anonymous writer, and this solved the problem for many, many eras later, specifically involving irrigation and the way on how to produce water from a surface level that is hundreds of feet away from where the water is below, without ever having to do anything to the terrain that will disturb it and cause erodive cautions in the future. This literature became the new status quo for irrigated funneling and other methods, but it did not publish until 50 eras later, as the SOS site location was not found by anyone that has disclosed this location openly until then.
The Golberstein?
Say that again?
The first one was Golberstein?
The
What was the
first
name?
one...
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
later.
yeah. It was like a goblin, but goblins, like a goblin's theme.
Goblins. Okay.
And then, but like on it, it says the teachings of like under like the main title, it's like teachings of Colvern being the second name, and you would know Colvern was the Goblin King.
Okay. So I will take both those books because I think the water irrigation would be good for teaching how to get water to our places.
On the back of the irrigation book, it says, "Read my sister. Water is wet."
I knew it was going to come to that. So I'll take them both.
You got it. You take both. Boom, boom. Rolly, anything that you attempt to find of interest or just try to inquire upon with your guide?
Yeah, I would just have him tell me where the most important information and tools are that related to the mission in this room. But other than that, I wouldn't stay in here.
Can you please reclassify my mission?
Detect any relevant information in the room and prepare a report. I'll be outside.
Your companion took two very vital books of educational knowledge that I have not yet read, along with these 5 that he felt were not worthy, but I also have not read. Information unread is valuable.
How long would it take you to read these books?
Well, I have once studied closed circuit, and they were able to read 5,000 pages per book minute at times, but would short circuit.
Scan the books.
Scanning books. It kind of goes scanning. Complete. Archiving in process. Pages processed. 1,200. Pages remaining. 6,321. Pending queue. Estimated time. 37 seconds. Anything else you do in the meantime?
And
Just like waiting for it to finish.
It begins to go around. Activating second core. Second process. Scan room of useful active momentarily items. Moves around, looks around, touches the computer, turns it off. Useless. Looks around, kind of taps into all the other stuff. Data process complete. Archived. Books not listed. 2 missing from unlisted named team member. Who are they? They continue scourging the room. They look at the typewriter and kind of they do this crazy thing on the typewriter where they like blow it out of all the dust, and then they put like these weird little hooks from the tips of their fingers that opens up to go under the things, and they test the tensions of the prongs to try to decipher the last typed keys. And it does like this little. Give me an intelligence check, please.
All right. Well, I gotta find the dude's sheet. Where is he?
You could search filter SOS guide or that guide.
Oh, that didn't work. There he is.
Who's it?
Okay, intelligence check, you said?
Yep.
Oh, this is the wrong dude. He's not upgraded. You made him better, and now he's worse.
It should only be. Oh, weird. Hold on.
His stats got like, there we go.
There you
cool,
go.
Cool.
Yeah. No, it was just that. Actually, the rest of his stats are correct. I made everything better. That one just.
Just regular flat roll?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it.
Oof.
At 5.
It goes
11.
Decoding. In SOS, decipher. Difficult context. Private message. High tier classification. Will take. Just grabs the whole machine and just walks out of the room.
All right, cool. I'll just follow it.
You guys see this machine, this little machine that Rolly created or spawned, walk out with a device that is very foreign to many. Otherwise, everyone seems to be very safe and calm.
So, are we gonna go down, or are we just chilling?
yeah, we found a computer. It's encrypted though. Yeah, I mean you can go down. Like you said, there's still 3 active things down there anyway. But or we can go home and just say fuck it.
I'd rather go down.
Same.
All right, to the elevator.
Yeah, let's head to the elevator. The little AI bot and etc. will go ahead and type in the necessary downstairs coordinates to take you there. And as it does, sorry, I'm gathering all your tokens so I can just copy you. So don't move. Except the super cool whoa auto movement. All right, we're copied, and you guys go down. If anyone's ever told you what bad ideas look like, this is. You guys get like this weird kind of flicker flash of a light coming through to you as it kind of bugs your eyes briefly. I know. And then you guys, whoops. You guys got way too spread out on the pace. Hold on. I gotta like kind of squeeze you all in. You guys were far on the other map compared to this one. And then Sirdon pluck you out of the darkness. Bloop. There you go. You guys arrive in this little kind of hallway as you all poke your head out and realize there are many tracks. There's a T crossing, and up ahead it goes into yet another berth. How do you wish to proceed?
Let's see what this is. What is this?
Like you see a railroad crossing? Oh, like
Can we
you just
see this machine?
I guess, yeah, technically, you guys' vision gives that to you. Yeah, you see, well, you don't understand it. Yeah, you see like a huge kind of track that's like a high garage that's housing this massive device structured out of metallic, facing a unique direction horizontal to you ahead.
Probably point at it and ask Rolly what the hell is that.
The SOS guide
The
arrives
scanner
to
robot.
it. This is the coupe model. Dorvin tunnel trackways, they have been modified to go without rails.
Ah, looks like it's a car. Some kind of like mine cart. Might go down to the lower levels.
Why are the rails?
Previous, older, non proper term, obsolete methods, non removed for manual necessities for potential failures.
Looks like the thing always got 2 seats. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Codename Coop checks out.
Now it's too big to take with us.
There are
Can
massive
it get out of
tunnels
here? Like from
beyond in which this is meant for.
I see. Okay. Well, let's go check the other layers. See what's up.
Sounds good to me.
We can go down the caves if we want to later in the car, or we can send the robot down, but let's go see what these other two things are first.
With the other, you mean like left and right?
is that the way to the other two
I mean, I don't know. You guys just sent the
the
robot
howitzers?
forward. You didn't like
Alright.
walk in or check anything out. Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Let's check these two side areas then. I go left.
Shoot, I would
As
follow them.
you go left, you realize that it heads off into like a viewing area. And as you see that viewing area, it reveals that basically, without changing maps to your right, is the rest of them along an entire chain inside the room that the AI is standing in. It's just like a kind of car wash, you know.
Can I
So the
tell
rest
how
of them
many
are
people
inside.
could fit in these?
This
Altogether,
one,
just 3 of
you
them?
now, yeah, you imagine that the seatings were made for dwarves, as this is dwarven technology. This is a single-seater howitzer, but two small characters could fit. This is a double-seater coupe, and the Ram is a single-seater, but has plenty of space for at least another in a comfort. There's modifications, but these were the original models that were used by the dwarves that would be down here. And then to the right, there is a door that leads to another room.
Alright. So there's some kind of siege weapons down here. We should probably send some of our guys to pick these up.
Let me pull Eric. Eric, you see, one second, I put your character. Does anyone go with Eric? As he just kind of
I mean,
goes in
We're
follow
going
the
over to
group.
the other side of the
I'm with
the
her.
other path.
I'm on
Yeah,
the shoulders. So
I don't think. Yeah.
Wait, are we splitting?
Sudan would
Is that
be
what's happening?
following Raleigh.
So you guys are all following Eric, then, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Got it.
Ah,
Jerkins on
Wiggles, you're following them too?
shoulders.
Yep.
You guys end up in a hall. You guys hear a noise coming from behind the door directly ahead. You hear no noise coming from the door south.
Someone's like, muffled?
Looking through the door.
Is Eric? Sorry, who's doing what?
Door.
like
Eric
Eric was
and-
charging the door.
Yeah, Eric and Tarkin go through the door. They open it up. You just see this huge green plasma energy
Instant
cap.
cancer.
This is the entire, pretty much what's powering the facility. Really, this is the superconductor.
Ah, this is the power station. Reactor core. Should power this base and have enough reserves to last. How long do you think, AI? How many years?
Easily across 10 eras.
Yeah, that's a
If
No,
undisturbed.
actually powered.
It does last only 3, but because someone fucks with it.
It just kind of like shakes his head.
So no one knows how long it could have because this was the one and only of its kind.
Only you may want to protect that.
The power core.
That's all I say, and then I open this.
You open that door. You see kind of like a cooling system in here. You just hear like a rush of water running through this turbine and piping system that seems to be keeping the power core cooled.
Like in
Yes.
the HVAC fucking system. Like, great. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like leave. Goodbye.
You guys walk away from 3 legendary items as you walk back.
Legendary air conditioning.
Always cool, never hot in the hazy
Yeah,
desert.
I guess we're going for Dawn's way.
They go, excuse me, the AI talks out. There is a massive tunnel directive that goes to the west and the east. To the east, there is nothing but a departure zone. To the west, it goes deeper and deeper. And I cannot decipher what goes beyond what I believe is the end of the trail in which these devices can take one.
What is down there?
On record, a drill site.
What are they drilling for?
Drilling for essence, source, crystallized substance, classified as origin cell, high top tier security clearance.
You say origin salve?
Yep.
Okay.
Wiggles. You know what that might be made of?
Wiggles.
He's our like poison weird shit expert, so I guess I'd ask
Weird
him.
shit expert.
He does not respond as he goes mind blank.
Investigate.
Oh, there he
Let's
is.
see what it is.
A nature check, Wiggles.
Nature check. 11.
Can I give him Bardic?
Sure. Yeah. You see his brain kind of bursting. Eric, you do know what it is, but we'll see if Wiggles is telling the truth first. This is another validation for Eric. Let me know what it. What's the Bardic roll?
It's a D10.
A D10, Wiggles.
He doesn't have to use it.
If
though.
you want
you can
to.
just
If
have
you
it.
want.
Yeah, you can just have it.
I'm rolling it. I got a 1.
Value.
I tried.
He thinks about it. Origin cells, apples. Origin cells, apples. Or they don't go together. No, nothing comes to mind. Eric, do you want it to be public or do you want it to be secret?
Secret.
All right, give me let me in the secret. Will be raw bag.
Are we gonna take these cars down there or not?
I mean, I'm totally for it if we can fit us all.
I
That's
don't
quicker.
think. What if he can't? Like, do you have to leave somebody behind, or? Let's
I mean,
see.
Wiggles
So we
is
got
hurt.
this thing over here that probably fits like me and the robot, and then you've got Eric and Jin in one, and then you've got who else? Wiggles and the cow friend.
I mean, we could all just climb into my ring and Eric can write it down.
True. I could also just plane shift us into like another fucking game. Like we're worried about getting places and stuff, and I have some crazy spells. Like I just want to go back to base and cast spells. To be honest,
Just to see what happens. Nice.
I have simulacrum now.
Oh my god.
Every 12 hours, there's gonna be another rolly until we run out of money. I also have Mirage Arcana, which I can make an entire mile of something for 10 days to be whatever terrain I want.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So we want to just like make this cave like super chill, like a bouncy house or something. We could.
Damn, for a mile, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, unless for 10 days. You can make it like I'm just having a base on a giant bluff or like a plateau with like a castle, like a badass castle, and I'm like, you can design it and then just have everything else lava, and the lava does real damage. Like, basically, if you can't fly, you're dead.
Damn. Well, I vote.
Yeah,
we do the
you
plane
get
shit
broken
if we can.
spells. Yeah, it's the magical secrets. It's like it lets you pick whatever the best spell is in the game. It's like, here you go, you have best. I think to move the plot along, we have to get in the cars and go down the mine shaft, but
I think so.
otherwise, like, but I'm like fine with not going down there. But that's more so me as a player because there's like cooler shit I could be doing than going down there.
It's up to everybody. Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm obviously going with because I'm on Eric's shoulders.
I guess it comes down to what Eric figures out here. Like, if he knows what's down there and he knows what this shit is, I think he's just gonna come back and be like, "I need it." You know, we're gonna get in these cars and that's gonna be it. But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so that's my vote. If Eric says like we go, then we just do it and we don't even think twice. But if he I don't see what he says.
What?
Welcome back.
Waiting for you to decide.
Yeah.
Eric, what do you know?
I need to investigate this by myself.
I didn't account for that one.
I'm taking Minotaur with me.
Okay, take Minotaur with you. Do you want to go into gossip with Minotaur and you guys roll in privacy?
Yeah.
Okay, you Minotaur and Eric, you go and gossip while the rest of you guys roll insight checks. And I tell you
does
what's
a robot
happening.
roll as well or not?
Okay, because I'm like, last time we let him go by
Sure,
himself.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you over there, Minotaur.
It's in gossip, Tarkin.
18.
I got a 13.
Is Tarkin there? Tarkin, testing. Oh no,
This guy is
Minotaur
kind
broke
of
on him.
shitty. He's got crazy stats, but he can't roll for shit.
Did anyone hear from Tarkin while we were gone?
No.
Negative.
I'll go back.
Wait, didn't he just say he was on somebody's or on Eric's shoulder? Or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he just said I'm gonna go with Eric because I'm on his shoulder.
We're just gaslighting the DM now.
Should we let Eric go by himself? Last time he left, he came back with a demon.
That's true. He did.
That's true. We probably shouldn't let him go by
I
himself.
don't know
Yeah,
if
he
I
did that
trust
last
that.
time.
To be
He's
honest,
himself
yeah.
and getting himself in deep shit. I think we don't let. We can't not let him. He's
He
gonna
mentioned,
do it no matter what.
A demon.
No, yeah, but we gotta go with him.
Yeah, like at least
Yeah.
tail him or something.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. Make
Sneakily
sure
tail
Eric
him.
doesn't get us. Eric doesn't end the world today. Ooh,
Fucking that.
something's happening. Something's happening. We don't know what's happening. He's beating him to death. He's killing the Minotaur.
You guys all get this, like, weird feeling as you watch walk off into the corner with the Minotaur on his shoulders. And you just hear a huge thrashing. You see the AI go, "Why? I see." Calculating responses. He, you do not understand, is intending to destroy the structure for safety of what may be found. These cells are dangerous in the wrong possession. You see Eric just going nuts, whacking, slashing, and demolishing.
Why does he
And
have the Minotaur do it? He does double damage against
he
structures.
is.
That's
He
like
is.
his thing.
It's
Oh,
it's
shit.
applying. It's applying. It's just he's rolling it all
Okay.
because he fell asleep on us. I'm assuming.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. He's rolling for him.
Yeah,
it.
that was his whole plan, but he was gonna have him do it all. But no,
I see.
I'm having him figure it out. But yeah, so he's
Double
basically
damage. This is
he-
fun. He's just like, wait, I can just punch things now.
yeah, pretty much. So he's destroying all this shit, guys, before anyone gets to play with it.
He doesn't care about your dungeon. He's just gonna tunnel right through
Yeah,
whatever's in front of
pretty
him
much.
now. Fuck this.
He's like, no one's driving anywhere. We're walking. So yeah, you guys watch him just go nuts, and he 100% goes full force. Does anyone want to try to like interact with him or say that they make any attempts as they get blown away by his determination?
I mean, I would want to ask, why the hell is he destroying? Just wandered off and started destroying things.
I'm sure he'll explain himself when he comes back. He always does. He's such a communicator. Otherwise, you guys know that the only safe place is the track hallway south, because the above one is going to swiftly collapse by the time Eric is done with it.
Alright, looks like Eric's knocking down the whole base. Time to go.
Well, it would have been quicker if he just blew up the reactor.
No.
No. That's not what you want to do. Trust me.
No more hollow.
He said south is safe?
Yeah, like where you guys are standing, you're safe because you'll just get like debris plume of just poop.
Okay.
But everything else is in a pretty solid collapse because he went all ham.
I had to use a lot of spell slots, but I did it.
You arrive out of the plume of catastrophe as everyone rushes out to prevent themselves from being collapsed upon. Yeah, do you communicate anything as you show up?
I just dust myself off. That should be good for a little while.
Okay. And so are you gonna go down in the cars to check out this crystal?
Say again.
I'm just really trying to determine if what your intentions are now that you've like killed what you wanted to. Like, do you want to just keep killing things? Do you want to go down in the mine carts? Like, is he heading out the elevator? I guess I'd probably be watching what Eric does, I suppose.
I believe you said you were going to take these cars out the exit, which is the other way, correct?
Sure.
And we should venture further in.
Alright, so I figured. Alright, so who's getting in what car?
Oh, well, that's the exit. Aren't we going further down?
He's saying that he thought we were going to take the cars to the exit, but he wants to go further down.
Ah.
Yeah, didn't you say you were gonna have goblins come and grab the cars later?
Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. So back to the elevator is the way you want to go?
Or we can leave. It's whatever.
There is one more floor.
Okay. And what's on that floor?
There is no camera access, no microphone access. There
Is there anything
is
in the data logs or those books we read?
a layout. It seems to be of natural rock. Cavern,
Okay, so it's a cave down there. Alright.
assumed
Yeah, we can go
correct.
check out the cave.
All right. So I'll pile back in the elevator and click cave level.
Cave level. Let's do it.
You guys begin to descend again. All of you guys need perception checks.
Glad that everybody just lets me destroy things.
I voted to go check on you.
That's not the way it happened.
I think the last time someone saw me destroying something, they saw me destroying a bunch of people too. So
It's possible. I don't know who that was.
That's true. Yeah.
I
We
don't
kind of
think
just like
anyone
glazed
saw
over
it.
the fact that you just like
Murdered.
executed a
a
bunch of
bunch.
people. Yeah.
You're the worst paladin ever, Matt.
yeah, you don't know what my mission is. My oath is. 'Cause
He's
I'm
like a
also
time knight.
cleric and a paladin. So I've got a lot going on right now.
As you guys begin to descend, Jin, Rolly, you're done. Where's your roll?
Perception? Sorry.
Yes. Wiggles, what was yours? Call it up.
15.
All right. So
Not very good. Oh, it's not terrible.
Not bad.
Rolly and Jin are the only two to notice that this is taking an awfully long time. You're going pretty low. Sir Dawn and Eric, I mean, nature checks at advantage.
Oh, that was whoops, my bad. I accidentally hit this. Oh well, they're not much different. It's an 8.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. And Eric, you too.
What did you want me to do?
And nature.
Nature.
Pretty good.
Whew. Killing it.
You guys are on it. Yeah, you guys don't feel anything wrong. You're just going on down and everything's
Fun ride.
going just all right. Rolly, do you bring up the attention that it's been a minute?
I definitely would discuss that with
Yeah.
Rolly.
This is, we're going pretty deep, guys. I don't know what the fuck they have all the way down here. But there are some creatures that live down this deep that, let's just say, you don't want to run into.
Well, then let's go back home.
It looks like we're here.
As it opens up, a bright blue light greets you guys as just beneath you a glowing set of rock ambient the darkness here greets you all as a small slope out into a massive birth cavern. You see immediately before you a threat. What looks to be some kind of camp arrangement. There are these massive, overhunched, with arch-like serpent things digging into the corpses, almost pecking at whatever is left from the bones and the armor. Because they've been here a while, and they look hungry. You hear like this... Just this moaning groan of interest and taste. of devouring senses. Sirdon, you immediately get a pickup sense from E. The fiends guard my resting. You all may now initiative.
May not what?
Roll
Initiative.
Oh, roll initiative.
21.
All right.
Thing.
Yeah.
Need initiative rolls.
What about what initiative?
I said these are some great initiative rolls.
Oh, yeah, there.
Speak for yourself.
All right. This SOS guide does nothing in combat. Excellent.
He's just a guide.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping he had something.
Extensive knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, he is basically just a book.
All right. That's crazy. I got hijacked. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Her AirPods like totally take over all of my Bluetooth devices randomly.
That's Apple for you.
So there's like a, I think if you guys didn't hear me, there's like a little chasm there. Can you guys now see the map?
Yep, we can see it now.
Beautiful. Wiggles for you who are blind. Otherwise, 100 feet, 50 feet away, what do you do?
The Wiggles is first.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't heard him in a minute.
I'm here.
There he is. We see
So
some
we're
demons in
150
front of us. They are, let's see, like the closest one is 160 feet, and the other one's like 185 feet away. There's like a chasm that you'd probably have to go over to get to him. The chasm is, I'd say, like 30 feet across, maybe. I don't know how deep it is.
The photo is really helpful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him. How close together are they?
They're like 20 feet
maybe.
apart. About 20 feet apart.
That might be too far.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to hit him with the lightning thing. Oh, can we see this one back here too? Do we know there's another one?
Yeah, I'd say you could see anything within the natural as long as it's
okay.
within the natural cavern.
Then there's one that's that one that's far out there. That's like 200 some feet. 230.
Like these are just holes, more or less.
Yeah. What's the
And
range on a longbow?
Down. Like 360, I think, or more.
So you could hit the one in the back.
Do we know anything about these things?
Of course not.
I mean, you know
Looks
that
like they
Rolly
killed a
said
bunch of
there were
people.
bad things that would live down here. And you see dead bodies and they're eating them. So make your own opinion.
Yeah, but are like they immune to fire, or should we drown them?
We're in initiative, so unless you like used some kind of action resource to figure that out.
You can't go
I
wrong
think we
with
know they're
shooting it with an arrow.
fiends. Did Sirdon say they were fiends, or did you just know they were fiends?
No, Sirdon just knows. He has yet to show.
Okay.
It's not my turn yet, though. So
Yeah, exactly. So you don't know.
I don't know shit. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him with an arrow then.
All right. You fire an arrow.
20.
That hits. You see its head kind of elongate out and stick out kind of like a Ouroboros, if you're familiar with RE4. Give me some damage. Call it out, please.
13.
13 damage. That was the closest, the furthest.
Closest.
Okay, you got it. It pulls its head up from what it was distracted by as it was pecking at the corpses. And turns to focus on Wiggles as Wiggles fires another one. It hits it again in the shoulder, making the head kind of elongate back like a rubber band, but then pull itself forward to balance itself out. You do 6 damage. Anything else?
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark because I forgot to do that, which would have been helpful. Oh, I can't.
Oh,
They're
right.
too far away.
Yeah, I think
Beautiful.
it's 30 feet.
90 feet.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Rolly. These
God, I don't
things
know what the fuck? I was like
look
trying to
scary.
think if Wiggles did. What did it? How did it react to getting shot at?
It looked like it didn't give 2 fucks, but it's focused on him now.
Wonderful.
I loved it.
Is the elevator still like we're inside it or are we outside it?
I mean, you guys are like out, like a foot outside each, like 5
Okay.
feet outside.
Fuck it. He already hit him. I'm just gonna fireball him.
Yeah, do it.
Not much he can do other than that. All right. I gotta figure out how to do this because there's like actually an animation to it, right?
What are you doing?
Okay. Oh shit.
Powers them up.
There we go. Now I gotta go. It's kind of cumbersome doing it this way. All right. There we go. Place measure template. Okay, yeah, so I can just get them both
There you
like
go.
that.
And then it just shoot. As it arrives, it comes down and just. You see these 2 creatures. They throw their arms up as they stand there, and you see a little bit of them almost glow a bit brighter, but they do take some damage. And then the flames themselves kind of get siphoned into this weird, odd, extended maw of what is assumed to be the head connected to the head. As they both share whatever flame is left from the fireball's dissipation.
I'd give Bardic inspiration to. Jin already has it, so we'll give it to Sirdon.
Got it. That's it?
That's it.
All right. You see as these 2 walk forward. As they do. Second. Go back up here. Put that there. They take float right over the chasm. As they hover right over, and you see both of their little extended head, worm like maws, begin an attack. It is going to target just randomly whoever the person looks at. Pew! As it fires a flame at Rolly, hits the little surface above it. It gets all angry and frustrated as it throws its neck elongated like a giraffe, trying to yell out in anger, and then it targets a new target and fires another one. You guys are under motor fire of fireballs that are mini, as this one smashes against the stone, missing Jin, as the other one comes behind it and yells out and fires one.
What?
And that one, Eric, does a 24 hit to you?
Yes. Because I have a 23 from the range.
You take 18 points of damage as the fire just bursts across you. Perfect timing. As Eric, you take the first time of a challengeable instance of flame damage. And then this has one more. Let's see, where's your done? Just hope you guys separate the pack here. Let me weed you out. Sudan, one comes for you. Wiggles, you'll come next. Coming at Sudan, and this one misses. No collateral, no splash. Eric, what do you do? These things you've only seen sketches of. No one ever knows a name, and no one's ever caught one in the flesh. There are only the crazies that have survived their existence, and they can never tell you more than what they could sketch of such elongated, attached to the head, hardened shells like acorns. Descriptions of the oddest of odd, now in the flesh.
Are we staying? I quickly ask.
You got it. Naturally.
Is anybody going to reply? Are we going to fight these?
It's not. I mean, it's not our turn yet.
I mean, I can ask a question.
You guys, yeah,
I'm not
you
gonna
guys can
reply.
quick respond.
You get, like
yeah.
a 6-word
You're open
response.
to a
Like,
quick response, yeah.
Okay.
I say we get on the elevator and I can try and buy us a couple seconds.
We need to head deeper, is what Sirdon would say.
I say we kill.
So stay and
Like, we got
fight.
all these things.
that was enough for me. Enough people want to fight them. Okay.
Balls.
Wiggles voted run away.
60. Wow. So perfect. The one closest is the injured one, yes?
Correct.
They both are. Yeah.
They both are.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. I forgot. Wisdom save. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I am. Sorry. I had to click it. A 17 fails. It kind of freaks for a brief moment and panics as it does. 21 points of damage. It screeches out, but yet again, the body itself is just seemingly unaffected. Mind you guys, as it now is closer to you, though it's hovering through unknown natures as the robes and everything seem to just be fluttering in the middle of the air, It is approaching you backwards, with the head of the creature kind of even facing backwards, but it turning in a U-turn vibe with its elongated, stretched neck, looking at you. It's as if it was a snowboarder scared to face a slope. Continue, Eric.
One more.
Fails, man. It's like the bane of every enemy. Jesus. Wow. It screeches out in clear pain that no one else can seem to sense, and yet it still stands and continues its float. Anything else, Eric?
Yes, sir. You know what's coming.
Classic.
And then I'm going to continue forward to try to stop it from going too far forward to everybody else. There you go.
Yeah.
So 23 for melee and 25 for range.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Smile the wave. Wisdom saving throw on
I
you.
don't know what this is. I just saw it.
It's just a greeting.
I'm actually gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. Try and figure out what these things' weaknesses are.
I would need to analyze a sample of its physical essence if I can get close enough to grab that.
Just look at it.
Just go keep your eyes on it.
No visual data and records.
Well, we can kill one and give it to him.
There's blood on the floor.
Right, we need a sample.
Oh, there is blood on the floor. Tell him to go get the blood.
Right, that's what I was saying.
there is?
But it's flooding. Yeah, you
How
guys
far
can't
can it
do
move? It's only 30 feet movement. I don't know if you can make it all the way there.
Bigsby hand, man.
Dash. Dash action.
I don't want this thing to get blown up. It's just gonna stay next to me and use the help action on Jin.
Okay. It assists Jin. I've got you.
He's gonna guide the hell out of you.
Hold my hand and guide me.
It is going to. Let's see. Hold on. I'm assessing the scene here. Got it. It is going to sense the scene as it focuses and hones in on what's before it. You see it just. This is the one that's in front facing Eric, basically. It's just like. It stares off and kind of assesses the entire group. Does anyone speak Infernal?
Yes,
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I do.
I do.
Does the robot speak Infernal?
Yes, I do.
Language, technically common plus any 3 languages would be the robot.
I'd say probably not, unless.
I mean, I don't think
no.
Infernal is very common with SOS society.
Yeah. That does make sense. Okay.
But sorry, so Wiggles does, Jin does,
Yeah, I speak Infernal.
and Wiggles confirms, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. All right. You two hear it say, "Your weakness, I see it," and it looks and hones down on Jin. It activates Slayer's advantage. It goes and fires a hurling flame. For a 25, do you have any way of stopping it?
No, not that I know of.
As you see this hurling ball of flame, unlike the other ones, you then see the shape in the maw of this weird serpentine-like bird of paradise peck turning in as the Slayer benefit kicks in as you get pierced from a physical essence, and then the flames burn through you as it rips through the rest of you. Take an additional damage for a total of 1 second.
These are pretty broken creatures.
Oh
45 points. Just
We do need to go on the elevator.
it hurt, but you've had worse. It watches you. Yes. Weakness. It then focuses on Cyrdan, doing the same skill as it marks you with the Slayer's advantage. Jin, Wiggles, give me insight checks since you can understand its tone to see whether or not you can understand what it's doing.
$18.
6.
Good job.
Okay. 26.
Is this the same one?
Huh?
This is the same one?
What do you, oh yeah, the same one attacking. Yes, but it's only attack. So it's not doing the. It's doing only the roll part.
Just the
not
advantage,
the-
right?
Yeah, just the
Okay,
advantage.
okay.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna still take the advantage.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I was surprised that it took you this long to use.
I'm a patient person. 17. Cyrdan, were you concentrating on anything, or is that just the game thinking you're?
No, it's just the. I think I did the divine sense earlier, and it just never went away.
Got it.
Yeah.
Figure that one right now. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I think I found it. Jin, you'd be off too.
What's that?
Would you be off too? Your little detect magic.
Oh yeah, I don't need it no more. I don't know why it's on.
Yeah. Okay, you'd be the only one on, right? Eric.
Yes.
Got it. Perfect. It then just kind of cackles with happiness as it succeeded, as the rest of them mobile.
Did I learn anything?
I'm gonna get to that. You're watching them all fly closer. You're learning a lot. Yeah, these things are definitely attuned to something of natural organic nature here in the cave. You must find it. I mean, you could also just beat them to death, but I mean, it's way easier doing it the other way. You guys are ranking some distance. Oh, Eric is in range. That's what I'd like to see. I mean, a hurling flame is coming at you from down the hall. Missing. And then one more.
How do you
This
hit
one
him?
makes contact.
Okay,
26,
good.
yeah. 23 has to be a miss. Yeah, it's 100. It's he's a 10 feet out of range. Eric stands there and takes another one. You drop it.
Nope.
Does he hold? Or you said nope to him because he failed?
Yeah, because he failed.
Got it. Sorry. It was like a weirdly timed nope. I was like,
Yeah, sorry.
cancellation card. All good.
Yeah.
You guys all see Eric kind of.
That's like
Yeah, in a cool minute. Cyrdan, what we gonna do?
Where's the nearest creature to me?
It's
Right
this
ahead
one,
of
isn't it?
you.
Right
It's
in front of
85 feet. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Here you go. Bloop. Can you see now?
Okay. Yep. So I'll move my full 30 feet. And then with my bonus action.
Jin, real quick, where's the extra 100 temp coming from?
I don't know. I didn't put that on there.
Weird. Okay. I was like, what the hell is going on with Jin having 200 and something HP? Sorry. Go ahead. Continue, Sir Don, while I edit this clerical error.
Hey, man, if you gave it to him.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where it came from, but it's there.
Staying quiet and shit.
Hey, if I see something bumped on my character sheet, I'm not gonna say anything.
I was thinking about it for a cool minute. I was like, something ain't right here. Okay, go for it, sir.
Use my action to dash another 30 feet.
Nice. You run past
Get it.
Eric. This thing's pretty big and it's weird looking.
And use my bonus action to face step right up next to it.
Hell yeah.
Some
You got bardic too,
And,
so you're gonna
Unfortunately, that's my dash action, move, bonus action, everything. So I'm just gonna stare at it menacingly until my next turn.
Rate it while you're up there.
Okay. You look at it, and as you get right up in its face, can you give me a nature at advantage?
Nature at advantage. Pretty good. 19.
That's really
Now
good.
I need a wisdom at advantage.
Just a wisdom check or a save?
Save. Sorry.
Save.
Here we go. He's next to Eric too, right? Oh no, he's
It
not.
doesn't fucking
It's
matter.
It doesn't matter.
You're done. You get up and close and personal, and you realize that the robes and the clothing are that of your own kin. Not necessarily that of your sibling, but that of your kind, your followings, and your tribe, if that is what you would refer to it as. These are once people who would follow the ways of E, but have fallen by the taint in which has coveted their powers. You are here to burden them and remove that burden at the same time. You must stop them by ending what it is that they exist to be now. There is no saving them, but each one you harm will harm E slowly. It is for the good, but you yield that pain still over your shoulders. This is the task they have given you. Jin. That's you.
That was a taint. Sometimes it's good to covet the taint. Don't covet thy neighbor's taint, though.
We'll make the rules, you know. We'll go the deeds.
As a bonus action, I want to do the lower planes.
Which means
I'm immune to fire and poison damage. And have +2 bonus AC.
Okay. So you stand there and look prettier? Oh, okay, you do something. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were just kind of brushing your hair like a Johnny Bravo scene. Got it. Nice.
Plus resistance to necrotic and radiant. Ooh-wee.
Doing minimal. Warming up out of the gates. That was a bad pitch. Going in with the extra punch.
I should keep going until you tell me it's dead.
You keep trying to kill it. More damage. Your belly enemy still doing damage. It's doing this whole, different charade kind of dance, a different pose for everything. This is the monster mash.
That's that part.
I don't know. Do you?
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think he used it.
I didn't?
No,
I can't remember.
His.
Oh. Okay. 10. Oh.
Nice.
Worst bardics ever.
You guys continue to just beat this one up.
Is he crying?
It doesn't have a facial emotions. It has a paradise flower of a spike tendril acting as its
Is it drooping lower?
Ring. No, it looks very mad.
Oh, okay. That's all I can do.
It looks like there's a spread of its guts all over the place. You guys are definitely doing harm. It's just more so I guess just a lot. Wiggles. It is now 80 feet away from you, 110 feet away from you, and 145 feet for your first 3 targets available.
80 feet away?
Yes, sir.
Do I see anything in the area that looks like it would be giving them power or whatever you described?
Of course not. This is a massive chaos.
Organic in nature that gives them.
Every mushroom here that's lighting this place up could probably be it. But no, you imagine it's nothing that's immediately here. It's probably here in the cave for sure, nearby for sure. But no, not where they're fighting. You'd imagine they'd be a bit more protective. Sorry, ping that again. Eric?
I was just saying there's a giant.
No, it is not that. That is just a giant fungi that looks like it's cool. Check it out there.
It does look pretty cool.
I've got such a good idea. Oh my god, this is
so
awesome.
What do you do, Wiggles?
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow, because I don't have any better ideas. Critical fail.
Right. You hit Sirdon. Damage.
Wow.
10.
You're done. You just feel an arrow in the back.
We need to rethink our strategy. Just have like Jin and Wiggles just blasting people in the back of the
head. Any more fires? You fire again.
Okay, 23.
You fire another one, and this one right past you, Sirdon, into the enemy.
21
points. 21 point. It gives +10.
-5 for accuracy.
You didn't -5 that though. You gave it was a +12. There was no -5.
No, I do my +12, and then I get a -5. I have sharpshooter or whatever it's called.
Oh, I was not aware. I didn't see. Well, you still would hit with the 23, but I didn't see the -5 in the math. But that's fine. Okay. All right. Then 21.
Oh, I -5 myself because
Got
it was
it.
a 20.
Got it. Yeah. It's a home boost.
that's why you said
totally
23.
Get it.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Gotcha. Fair enough.
He's like, oh, it's 30. I can do -5 right now.
Yeah, technically you're supposed to say before you roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll work on that. You need the help. It's still steady.
Yeah, that's fine.
You do damage. Anything else, Wiggles?
No.
You got it. Rolly.
Oh, I forgot to roll my
Hunter's Mark again.
Yeah, you said no.
I got 5.
5.
Damage.
Go for it, Rolly.
Okay.
It's still standing.
All right. I am going to hold an action by preparing the spell Wall of Force.
Okay.
What the condition is when 2 or more of these things get close to each other, I want to cast it to encircle them with everything except the floor, as long as they're on the level plane. And then I'm gonna shout out to Jen, be like,
cast fucking hunger underneath these fuckers when they get caught.
I'm gonna make a blender.
Okay.
All right. And then I'd give.
And how close do they have to get?
So I want them to be within like 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
And so I can encircle like 2 of them, get like a 2-for-1, basically.
Okay. Understood.
So like I'm waiting for these 2 to start like running towards us, and then when they get like near each other to like when they're like waiting to jump over or something, I'll try and snap them.
Gotcha. Okay. Understood.
And then I'd give Bardic 2. Sirdon has it. He hasn't used it yet. Jin,
Nope.
you used yours, right? Or you don't have it? Who has Bardic?
It was just used by Jin for one.
Just by Jin. I used one on Seardon.
Sudan, did you use yours?
I have not yet. No.
Okay, all right. So you still got it. All right, then I will use Nimble Escape Hide and make a stealth check.
All right. You got it, Jimmy.
Not great, but
You
the two,
feel
that's not bad.
confident. With
All right.
me up next, this one
At least it wasn't a 1.
Right.
is going to continue its hurling as it hurls out this way. It is going to go a bit more because it can. And it is going to continue spattering the same thing. Weakness. Yes, weakness. And it is going to flip a coin between any, mini, miny, and mo. It's going to roll a d3. I said a coin and then I realized there's 3 of them. And it's going to be top to bottom. A 2. That's a wiggles. Good luck. It fires. Can you stop 21?
Nope.
You take 5 points of
Nothing.
fire damage. Nothing too crazy. Weakness. It then goes and let's see. Why is it not? Hold on. I'm trying to read it. It keeps closing up.
Are you asking me something?
No, I'm just reading something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It does this. Zoom. And as it does, it appears in front of Eric. Boy. As it comes down, Eric for a claw. Zoof. And it is going to activate Slayer's Advantage.
How?
What do you mean, how? It goes before you.
What is the wording on that say?
Per turn.
Per turn?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It has advantage over an attack. The demon has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't had a turn in combat.
And I've
Oh, I
had
guess
a
this
turn of
combat.
combat.
You're right. Never mind.
Yes.
Slayer's attack
Yeah.
works once per turn, whether I have advantage. So I just need to have advantage otherwise. Okay. I was combining them into one. So I could still do the damage aspect in the future. It will roll to attack.
He could just get advantage whenever it wants. Don't worry.
25. Well, I was honoring if it was before him.
That makes sense.
I would have to still have advantage on the attack to do the damage.
No, I know. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing 25 to hit you still. With the flat roll.
Oh, yeah, that's
I think
good.
that hits.
So it does claw. And you take 14 points. It slashes across, and then you see the top of this bird of paradise come and throw itself like a gore into Eric. And misses as Eric steps out of the way, and it's just like goes in for the pierce and completely misses its target. And just to go to about here at the end of the row. And Eric, you have your own challenger.
Got that 3/4 cover. How damaged is the one that Seardon is hacking
Insight.
away at? Like,
Hacking away, he hasn't even touched it. The water brought us here down. I'm totally in the tent.
It looks pretty bad, Rolly. You could tell based off
Okay.
of its general floating posture to the rest of them, it is not floating with confidence. It does a wisdom. I should be doing this advantage. I'm so at advantage because I have magic resistance.
Okay.
That advantage it failed.
No, at advantage. Without advantage. Yeah,
Not
at
that
advantage.
much
I failed.
better.
Boom! Give me damage. You just see this thing.
Just ding dong.
You see the crack of the bulb area where the paradise top would be from the tendril, and it's just like, and it begins to split. And Sirdon, you hear the first vocal voice of a normal humanoid saying, yelling for help, and then just as whatever this plant-like infestation parasite did, it severed whatever life cord it needed to end it in both of theirs. Dead.
Okay, that's good, because now Sirdon can come help me with this one. I'm going to rotate here to make it easier for Sirdon to get advantage.
Eric is like, I'm now going to dance this way as I wait for my mating partner Sirdon to realize I am the more fit partner to choose our prey. Anything else, then? Oh, you still attacking. Got it. You want to continue this ritual of performance.
It's still
It does like a little hovering. Woo! It's like a piñata.
Because I'm probably gonna need it. One more time.
Dun.
23 and 25.
My turn.
All right. Your
robots
SOS
can
guy.
use the help action on Rolly. Pass.
I will assist you now. Where is Rolly, anyways? Like under him?
I'm like semi-invisible right in front of Wiggles here.
Oh, right
Got like a
here.
blue.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. It walks
I
up
don't
to
know
his-
why he's got that aura, but yeah.
Yeah, that's something wild. Huh. Boop. There we go. Thanks. Sorry.
Nice.
Right. Boop.
Let's see if we can
So-
trap these two things up here.
It walks up to assist you, and it depends now as this one comes up. They do move in unison. Now let's see the distance between what was dead, so about 30 feet apiece. They move down to about here, and that is about their full movement for 50. If I said this had to run up another 50, let me measure the exact, because this is, oh yeah, I would make it. Yeah, okay. Rolls up here.
Alright, so as soon as it kind of leaps over the ledge, Rolly like blasts his finger out, and there's like this little green line, and it just sort of like materializes into this dome over the top of the two of them, and it then just like disappears, and it's not there anymore. But they're like, I'm guessing they're like slamming against it and stuff, but it's a wall,
just-
of course.
Real quick, what spell level is that?
It is a 5th level spell. You can't resist it. I'm not casting it on them. I'm casting it around them.
Can I dispel?
No. You could try. They would
I'll
have
look for
to
it.
roll.
Roll
Yeah.
d20.
Actually, hold on. Wait a second. It might be immune to that. Let me see. I think that would work.
Yeah, it'd have to be a 20.
I don't see why it wouldn't. They would have to roll the
save. It's a
yeah,
15
the
or
DC 10 plus the spell's level, I think. Yeah.
so 15.
I'd counterspell it though if they try to dispel magic. At least one of them.
Okay, so you see one of them, and you counterspell it, and then another one, because they both absolutely are going to do their very best to be smart, because they're very powerful beings, and they know these things. Totally forgot about the advantage against the saves against all of Eric's attacks, so that's on me. And now I roll a d20, and it's just a flat d20 for me, right? I don't have any modifiers.
Right.
Okay.
I make a well,
19.
he's in there. Okay, so pass.
As they prevent the wall forces, you go to it blinks and ends up blinks and disappears. It really just disappears. With that, they will
I tried.
fire on Seardon from a point, very close range, hurling stampede of just endless balls of fire. Missing.
Would they have used their action to do the dispel magic though?
That's a reaction.
Counters, yeah,
no,
counter
it's not.
spells.
No.
Oh,
Counter-
sorry.
no, no,
Spell's
no,
a
but-
reaction.
Oh,
Dispel
sorry, but
magic
it's their
is
turn
is
when
an
you did it.
action.
You're right. Gotcha. They have 3.
Yeah.
So I'll do one less attack.
Have 3 actions.
They have 6 attacks usually. So they're pretty
But if you
strong.
use the action to cast a spell, you can't attack.
Yeah, I'll honor that. Okay, fair point. Good thing both of those missed and no damage was done. All right, those are neutralized. This one attacked. Those 2 moved. Seardon, what do? You have 2 more approaching
Seardon
and 1 behind you.
is going to run
That's
over
a good
here.
stalemate chess play right there.
And just bonus action cast. Let's see what flavor of
And you've got Bardic, so
I do have
you can use that
Bardic.
to hit.
We'll do Searing Smite bonus action.
Go for it.
And then I will do the hack with the laser sword. The laser sword.
Is that what? Is
The
that its official
Gun
name?
And I'm going to attack at advantage. And I'm also going to pump. What do you spell? I think I spent some. I mean, fuck it. I'll use a 3rd level smite.
All right.
So that's
At advantage?
Yeah, is that how many D8? It's 2, 3. Is this
It's
undead?
a fiend.
Let's hit him.
It's a
Let's
fiend.
start there.
Okay.
Should fiends and undead, I think, take the.
It is a fiend. Yeah.
Or fiends, yep. So
I've played a lot of paladin.
2 plus 1 for the improved smite, I think, right?
Yep. So you're getting 2 extra
So-
on top of whatever it is, plus whatever ability you have that boosts it.
So 3d8 plus the spell, so another 2 for the spell level. So 5.
The first.
Right?
Yep.
So and then for the searing smite, that is
Plus weapon damage. Oh my god.
if I hit.
Hey, the AI companion is loading, processing, configuring,
Yeah.
algorithm,
Telling
trajectory.
you exactly where to hit it. Yeah.
Where did I find searing? I just had. I just used it.
You've got a very powerful character. It just falls out of your hands.
Okay,
sometimes.
wait. So an extra 1d6. Wait, no, that's just the attack roll. Hold on. So let's just.
Please get a double one.
That would be funny.
He hits. Now, technically, this is a spell, so you can add the D10 to that if you'd like.
Fuck it, let's do it. So we'll add a D10.
You might as well.
Counter spell. Can't counter spell.
Smite.
I don't know. You said the spell. I just looked at what I have and I clicked a button. No, I'll call it back. You do so a total 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the little mini boss thing for all these guys, and we'll see how it works. If it's too many.
Well, okay, so which one would have used it? Because they have to be within 60 feet.
Well, the one you're
But
right.
he said they didn't.
Yeah,
They didn't actually do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he was just joking.
Okay.
I think.
But you do 50 damage, right? So boom.
Yeah. Then I'll fucking multi-attack, so attack it again.
He just casually does 50 damage. Eric did like 80 something. Like, Jesus.
81.
Yeah, you could kill a dragon in like 2
No,
hits
the
almost.
funniest thing is that
He
he
went
did
by
that
like book stats.
to the player, not to the enemy. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna kill this guy. 21 hits, 19 points of additional damage.
Then I'm gonna do the Gem Saber special, where I get to hit him again a third time because it does
Action
that.
economy. What is that? There you go.
I mean, if all my guys attacked at the same time, that'd be 15 attacks.
True. That's why I'm gonna cast slow on
22
him.
points. It's like the first one didn't work, so now we're doing this. I love it. All fours trash.
I just did 90
Slow.
damage.
That's funny. You just start wailing on this thing, and it's standing there. Its bulbous natured head seems almost unfazed. This thing is just built tough. It's a weed, if anything.
And that's all I got.
Jin, you
Just
see
unload
that
90
now,
damage on this thing.
after
Call it a
Sir
day.
Don just
Yep.
goes nuts on
Wrap
it.
it up. Did
It
work.
still stands. What do you do?
I'm gonna move up.
You get closer to what did 41 damage to you previous turn.
Oh,
Trying to
holy
place
shit.
it on-
This is
Whoa.
big. This is like Wall of Force
4K.
times 2. Yeah, this is the upgraded version.
It's the end of the round.
Trying to spell
They're
this
gonna
one.
go into overdrive. Let's see. They do counterspell because they never used it. That's a D20. So it's 18, 28. I need to be an 18, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one fails with a 7, and then the other one's absolutely gonna try to because these guys aren't gonna just let it happen.
Do I
Damn
still
it,
have
I'm
my
not gonna be able
reaction
to
or did I
stop
use it
rolling.
already?
I don't know.
I can't
I
remember.
failed. It doesn't matter. He gets me.
Yeah.
It's an AoE, right? Right? Yeah.
Believe so. It says
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
20
Yeah,
feet.
for sure. Yeah, you get them both.
Yeah, makes a cage.
Well, how big are they? They're 20 feet wide. They're exactly
20 feet on the
You
side.
make a
Yeah.
tight
Put them in a
spot
little box.
around the two of them. They're just
They can't leave by non-magical means,
And they can't.
and they
dispel
can't
it.
teleport out unless they make a save. And it goes through the ethereal plane, and it can't
hold
be
on,
dispelled
though.
by dispel magic. Uh
oh yeah. So I mean, if it wasn't
literally
counter,
says
it
it
ain't
can't
gonna
be.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Okay. But otherwise, it's stationary. The cage is there.
Yeah.
They're stuck
so
in it, yeah.
two are captured. I'll go ahead. Just do this on them. Boom. All right. Beautiful wiggles. You come up with the closest enemy being tackled by Eric and Sirdon at 40 feet distance.
Oh, is it a cage or is it a solid box? It says you can choose.
Well, it's invisible regardless, but yeah, what do you want it to be?
It does depend, because then they might be able to like do something to get through the holes.
Make it a box then.
Okay, box. Done. All right. Wiggles, 40 feet. Can you guys hit it while they're in there? Solid barrier prevents any matter from passing through. No, so yeah, 40 feet is your closest target, Wiggles, if you're still there.
I'm still here. I'll do conjure animals and conjure that ice spider again.
Okay. I will drop that for you. Let's see where we put that ice spider at.
Yeah, I'm a genie now.
Assuming direct control of this form.
Takeover complete. This is all he was waiting for. Okay, it's summoned. What do you want it to do?
If it's with 5 feet of it, doesn't it do ice damage? And then it can attack.
Or you summon it within 5 feet of it? Sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure on the details. It's on my pet. But yes. Okay. Boom. So it does a 5. Like, is there a roll? Let me see. Flip spell. Oh, let me cast it. What is it?
Ice spider queen.
The ice
Summon
spider.
elemental
It's like when it
or-
walks next to something, it gets cold damage. Yeah.
Got it. But is that the summon elemental?
No, that's conjure animal.
Got it. Okay. So no save, just damage. 5. Okay. Boom. And you roll an attack.
Yep.
Call it out.
I have no idea what the rolls are.
You can't pull it up on your D&D Beyond. Gotta give
No.
you some action on me. Okay, I'll roll it. Hold on. Bite.
+5 to hit.
Yeah, at
1d8
advantage.
+3 piercing. And they make a con save.
22 hits. Damage. For 7. It's gonna make a con save. Well, let me see actually.
Or you can do the icy
immune.
web.
Well, for the con save, it's immune, but the web. Yeah, I mean, do you want to do the web?
Do
Or
DC
do you wanna just do
12
another
if he
bite?
wants to do the web.
Would it hit anyone else or just the target?
The target is restrained by webbing while restraining the queen's web. Blah, 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 action, blah, 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 blah. And you just pick one thing. It's like a ranged weapon attack.
Well, it has one attack or 2.
It has one attack, so you could choose to
Okay.
do a bite or the icy
Well, I already
web.
bit, but in the future you could choose
Okay, then-
Wiggles.
Yeah.
Wiggles,
But
you
the
shoot
web is
anything.
ranged. Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you already shoot Wiggles? That's it? You're done?
Yeah, magic was my thing.
Cool. Roll it.
I can bonus
Cool.
action hide, but that seems kind of pointless.
Okay, you stand there in the plain sight
I'm
of
gonna-
you and your allies.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the one that everyone is kind of mauling to death here. Have it make a wisdom save.
Got it. Everything's weakness is wisdom. Well, it's not weak. But
What did you say?
17.
Fails.
If you
So
whisper into
it will
their ears.
take.
All right, your friends are stuck. Now you're gonna die. You can turn to our side, or that's it.
Alright. And then he's going to take some. Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
I'll take the smaller.
That's whatever. One more. Okay, so 9, and then he has to immediately use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible, incurring all attacks of opportunity along the way.
Okay.
Shall we just do our attacks now?
No, I'm
Yeah,
checking.
you can just do
something.
them as a reaction.
Yeah, go ahead. Shield. It still gets hit, but now it's a 22. It tries to defend itself. It's your turn. You get one. The spider is gonna roll one also.
Well, I'll use Fear of the
misses.
Small as well on that, so it'll take an extra 5 damage.
Alright. So you're done.
What's up? Sorry.
Attack advantage.
Oh.
Eric's cheating, so hurry up before he KS's it.
He's gonna hurry up before he kills
I
it.
hit it.
Getting an attack at advantage.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity. I did. I made it run away, basically.
It might not even run. You hit it.
Yeah, it might not get very far.
It flinches, and you guys all freak out. Attack it before it can move.
Woo. Was that like just
Down.
enough?
That was It was like 10 over.
Because
but
it was slowed
also
down a
fun.
lot. It
Yeah,
was like,
I don't know exactly how this thing decides its movements because sometimes I do like 5 damage and it looks like it's a chunk, and I'm like, well, that's dramatic. So it definitely varies. I'll be honest with you.
yeah, I was just
It's
like,
weird.
oh
Yeah. But yeah, you guys just did about 10 over. Not bad. It still had, it was like at 50 when you started the reaction tags. So it absorbed it. Yeah, nicely done, Rolly. That one's
So-
down.
no. In other words, good thing I smited.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because that was 15, which was
Yeah. I was
we
trying to
would have
see
been
that.
5 short.
I would have had an attack next time. Yeah. Anything else, Rolly?
No, that's it.
You got it.
I'm gonna hide, but that's it. Yeah.
You got it. These two dudes are going to make hustle and. Damn, they can... These two arrive.
I mean, they're stuck. They can't do anything. Like they're in a force cage. Oh, there's 2 more. Fuck. I didn't see that.
They did bust a lot of skills to get here. They are going to. Let's see. Hold on. Read this real quick. Yeah, he's gonna cast darkness on the assholes. Boom. On Jin, which it doesn't affect, I believe. Sirdan, Eric.
Right? Yeah, he's like, you just help me, idiot.
Doesn't know these things. It's being strategic. Okay. I'm using them to their full power. And then this one, that's not gonna do shit. Okay, that's it. They're gonna be there. 2 more drives. Boop, boop. Eric, it's dark. Because you can't see in the dark. Ha. You've been thwarted.
I still know where I'm at, right?
No, you're confused. You can't see. Don't you understand? If your eyes don't work, your brain doesn't work, Eric. Gosh. But being a good player, you're blind. Yeah, I totally know where you're at.
It's gonna run
2 feet.
forward.
He trips over the dead one.
Oh, I forgot you were there. Kneecap damage. Critical.
Rolls off the cliff.
You run out and you see there are 4. 2 trapped, 2 not.
These guys haven't like taken any damage.
Don't be scared. We'll finish up this round and we'll stop it there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hold.
But you guys are doing good.
A spell slot when they get closer to me.
All right, figure out Jin's turn too.
Jin is going.
He's
to...
last, so decide then.
He's the next one.
No, he's last, like last initiative.
Oh, okay. I'll figure out Jin's turn. Yes.
All right. AI.
It'll help Wiggles.
You, Apple vendor, need help with your market prices. No margin will ever grow at that size. Allow me to run
a vending machine.
Allow me to run a quick schematic for you to look at. It aids you in your next thing, Wiggles, whatever that comes to be. The ones that are trapped are going to roll a d20. And it's a save, right? It's a wisdom save?
There's no save. I don't
Yeah,
think
if
so.
I want to teleport out.
Oh, if you want to teleport out, yes, then there is a save involved. It says it is a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. The fuck, he's a,
Oh.
he's a warlock. That makes sense.
Charisma, yep. Yes, sir. Charisma 18.
20. That one succeeds.
How far away am I from it?
I don't know. This is an innate feature, though, so I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what
really
you
far
can do.
away. Yeah, okay.
It pops. The other one is going to try the same.
Ooh. Both of our restraint spell is like fizzle.
And they are going to
All
now.
that one's close to me, so.
True. You had a trigger.
Boom! Create
It is
water!
What?
Wait, what? What was your trigger?
That they got close to me.
What was the distance in that logic?
I'm creating water to put out his flame.
Okay. Got it. That's a good one. That is too funny.
We got fucking
You
Capri Sun
let it.
commercial. This thing's like
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's gonna make a dex save because can you just make it in midair? Is that how it works? Oh, drop
Yeah,
the water.
it rains on him, yeah.
You could 10 gallons of clean
10
water
gallons.
with rain in an open container. It needs a container.
No, it
Oh,
does
it falls as
not.
rain. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see.
Or creates a 30
Okay,
foot
I'm
cube.
going to give it a con save in this condition. It's like a Charmander situation here. What's your save?
There is no save. It's water.
Your natural skill. I mean, like your natural spell save. It's protecting it at this time, but it has disadvantage on anything it does as it's protecting its flame as priority.
18.
Got it. Okay. So you have it distracted. This one over here is going to not be distracted and hurl its flames at you to try to help its cult buddy.
I mean, like I have like no spell slots, so I'm having to be creative here.
It's a good one. It's cool. It's smart as hell, but I'm not gonna just let it zap me away. 14 for one fireball behind you. Here comes another. Oops. Misses. And then one more. Misses. Rolly, you just see fire flying everywhere, and these things are just as dangerous up close from what you did witness, and there's 4 of them. So you're Don and the rest of the crew don't see any of that. Wiggles, you see it, sorta. You just see them hurling fireballs. You don't see Eric because he's behind the plume of smoke. So you're Don. You hear all the commotion. What do you do?
I'm gonna take stock of the battlefield and I guess which one's I guess this one's probably closer, huh? I can't see it though, right? Because I'm
You could step forward.
yeah, I would probably try and get out of whatever goes there. And then just, I guess, unload on this one that I can see.
Go for it.
I'll do 2 attacks. Does 18 hit?
18 hits.
Cool.
Shield.
Damn.
I just had to do it. But a 22 would hit moving forward.
I think I missed both then because I only got a 21.
Success. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right. You see this creature show former lifehood as it protects itself in ways you know that some were taught. Jin, owned by Eric. What do you command thee?
Oh, okay.
Now that his spell's gone too, he doesn't concentrate. He knows that it dropped. He can't see it. Oh, he didn't drop it technically. It's still there. So no, he wouldn't know. Never mind.
I guess synaptic static on the 2 in the back.
You can't see. Oh yeah, you can. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just
He's
kidding.
got
Go ahead.
time.
Yep.
I can't.
I hear your
control
voice and
this
I
character.
feel like it's just wrong. So
So you have
You
to
don't know
cast it
these
for me on these 2.
I'm working on let's see, synthetic. You know, I either don't know how to read or he doesn't have it. Ah, it's
It's at the bottom of his list and stuff, but it'll work.
Quit telling me you can find it. It's the 2 in the back you want to hit.
Yeah.
Got it. That's a save. Intelligence, not the prize. You still get advantage.
Fail.
And they fail. And he does damn damage. And it does what kind of damage? Psychic. It's tasty.
Yeah, muddled thoughts for 1 minute.
Sorry,
When that time, it rolls a
31.
d6 and subtracts that number roll from
Yeah,
its attack
all
roll,
things
ability
gained.
checks, as well as Constitution saving throws.
Got it.
And the target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of its turn.
Then fires across in the darkness, immune to all the effects
That's pretty good for Jid. 62 damage.
across the board. As these creatures still seem muddled and confused, but stand tall. 4 threats remain in this cave. 2 of them took a fair amount to take down. How will you take down the rest in 2 weeks? We'll hold it there, and I hope you guys had a good night. You guys have been doing great. You found some fun stuff. You guys got some vehicles. You got some schematics. You know what to steal. We'll see where this goes. Any closing
Hell
thoughts
yeah.
for any of you?
Excited. This was awesome.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool dungeon that we're in. I have no idea where it's gonna go,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of crazy. This is just like sitting underneath the city, you know?
Yeah, the mysteries that lie there. There's a reason why there's a city. Until then, you guys have a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a
All
good
right.
night, guys. I'm gonna
Yeah.